Alive. It's mono, right? Yeah. Testing. Ooh. Gabagool.
I don't see my... Oh, wait. Is this working? Oh, no.
I can't see anything. I'm trapped in a void.
Can they hear us? I know they can't see us technically yet.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
But I can see the live feed there. Can you guys see us? Can you guys hear us?
I mean, can you see a cool AI-generated image? By any chance?
Oh, here we go.
Where are you?
It's definitely working.
Oh. Test out see the sound quality?
Yeah, true. Oh.
That sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds bloody awesome, actually.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. Oh.
You're getting an ad.
I'm getting an ad. Turns out CarSauce can watch ads on CarSauce.
You know, we're gonna leave you. We're gonna leave you with this screen.
Stare at this image for a moment.
I actually hand drew this one.
He's an artiste. I
gotta
wouldn't
say,
describe it as cool.
The
Yeah,
hallucinations from AI to try and generate this video, this image, was insane.
What did it do? Oh my goodness.
I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to turn it off this screen. Just take a look at this. Uh-oh.
Oh, now you can see us.
Look at this.
Here we are.
Look at this. I'm going to close that, otherwise I'm breaking an embargo. Look how bad. That was the first image it generated. It couldn't be worse, could it?
That's the thing with AI. You don't know what you're going to get.
Also don't know why it gave me glasses, but it gave me glasses, so.
It added legitimacy, you know? Like, don't you know every YouTuber has glasses?
Oh.
How's the sound quality for everyone? Can you hear us all right? Strange image. Don't stop doing awesome reviews. We won't. Just because you said that.
No. How's everyone's Sunday?
Oh, I'm going to crack open the old Coke as well. Not sponsored, but we could be. Please reach out.
You never know. We don't like to tell people when we're sponsored. Uh-oh. The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do
Perfect sound.
What do I do about that?
It looks fine to me on my end. We've got 1080p.
I feel like I'm getting gaslit.
Look at this. It looks good. It looks fine.
I can increase it.
Get the F on with it. How dare you? We're not your dancing monkeys. Except
what?
We kind of are. We're just here to have a chat. We got nothing planned.
Alright. Whoa.
Can you believe it? Can you believe that the Saucy Boys hit 200k subscribers?
200,000 subscribers, and that means we're going to be posting another Chinese car video. That was the whole purpose of this video, is we wanted to say we need more Chinese cars on the channel.
I feel like there just haven't been enough Chinese car launches lately, you know?
We need more, all right? We need more Chinese cars, and funny I say that because this week is actually going to be the week of
the Japanese.
Of Japan.
Ooh.
It's going to be
the week of the Japan.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
And we're not talking about the motor show either. This week is going to be a big bloody week. We can't tell you what. All we can say is it's going to be a big week.
Yeah.
So make sure you're tuned.
Buckled in.
Yeah,
hope you're buckled in. Chinese cars majorly shaking up the market. I mean, they're here. They're here to stay. That's for sure.
Yeah. So I know people have been like, well, there's been too many Chinese cars, and to an extent, I kind of agree. It's been a lot of. Let me put that down where he's on. Background beautiful. I guess it's been
Cokes are beautiful.
A lot of Chinese cars recently, but like we got to post what is coming out. And for us at this point, man, it was just Chinese cars last week.
100%.
That's actually why I didn't even post a video today, because I've got like 3 videos ready to go, but they're actually all Chinese cars of different descripts, or Japanese cars. And this week is going to be very much a week of
you know, we're all due for a bit of a break, I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you got like, I know we in the comment section, and this is a bit of a rant, right? But I know in the comment section people are like, oh, can you not do Chinese cars, or whatever. You guys have to understand that like we also get bored of covering just like one type of vehicle. Like just covering plug-in hybrids from China is actually not the most interesting thing, believe it or not, for car enthusiasts.
That being said, though, we did recently review a pretty damn good plug-in hybrid from China.
Yeah.
That will be coming out kind of soon. I think probably next week, maybe.
Oh man. Yes, it should, because I think people are going to start commenting, can you please stop with the Japanese cars? Notice how I haven't said anything about like a European car. We have one European car review that we've done, but the issue is that no one's going to watch it. You know? No one's going to watch it.
Oh, this is an interesting question from Brett. Has 2025 set a record for new car launches? I don't know. I don't know about setting a record. Obviously, it depends on the time frame we're looking at. But I would say that probably 2025 has been the biggest year for car launches for us. Like as CarSauce. I would say we collectively have probably been on, what would you say? Maybe 100? Close to 100 car launches this year?
I wouldn't be surprised. And if you include Jack, our journalist.
Yeah, it'd be probably over 100.
It's nuts. It averages about at least like
every week there's something.
Yeah, 1.5 a week on average. There's a car launch of some description. So and sometimes there'll be 5 cars within that one car launch, like the BYD event.
Oh my god.
So it's just so all the time there's car launches.
I'm getting an ad. I'm getting a goddamn ad.
You got to sign in with it.
I'm logged into CarSauce, and I'm getting ads.
That can't be right. That's weird.
That is weird. I'm sorry, guys, if you're getting ads. I want the FJ too. Everyone that we see, everyone in the comments wants the FJ. I don't know why they can't just bring it in.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know there's reasons, and they're probably quite valid. But at the same time, give us cool cars, you know?
They make a lot of money on Prado, and if they bring in FJ Cruiser, which is cheaper, they're not going to make as much money. Yeah, so they're not going to bring it in because Prado.
But it would be cool to see like an actual legitimate Jimny competitor from Toyota. Yeah,
it would. It would actually be sick. Not to mention also Fortuner, that still exists. So they've got a lot of SUVs in that space, and even though I want to see it, they keep saying they're not going to bring it. And to be honest, I kind of believe them, because even with Prius and stuff, like that was a massive fail. They should have brought that over the CHR, but I don't know. They're kind of stubborn, Toyota. So
they really are. They're like, we have our multi-pathway solution, and that's what we're doing.
Yeah, hydrogen, all right?
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a new X5 coming out with a hydrogen thing, isn't it?
It's like the only...
BMW?
Yeah, it's been for years, just the same like hydrogen... X5.
Yeah.
But it's been like that for years, and I think we're yet to see it actually come closer.
I feel like it might happen.
There's like 2 hydrogen charging stations in Australia. So, like very few. There's probably a few more, but there's very, very few. It's very impractical.
Yeah. I feel like we could release a car fueled by hot air. Don't you think?
Just some sort of Chinese car review.
BS mobile. Yeah. Hi CarSauce, do you like bikes? Believe it or not, yes, we kind of do. I mean, we wouldn't call ourselves experts in any way
on motorbikes,
but we both like them. Yeah, there was a time in our lives where we were staring, peering through a Honda. What dealership?
We had our Honda.
Grom? Was it Grom?
It was the Grom.
The Grom. We wanted Groms.
Our Honda coloured lenses on, and we both wanted Honda Groms, but
they're so cool. They're so cool and they're so cheap, and I want one.
I can't justify the threat of death every time I ride a bike. It's just like not. I can get access to those same thrills for free with cars, so I just don't need it with bikes. But I feel like if you don't have a huge amount of money and you want something with supercar performance, then you could buy yourself a bike. But I don't know, man. You're just risking it.
For the Burbs, welcome to Saucy Lover. What does that even mean?
They're a member. They're a channel member.
What does that mean?
They've joined our channel membership.
Should I know what that means?
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining.
That's awesome.
I would love to say you're going to get some sort of perks out of it, but what you will get is a special place in the comment section.
You'll probably look cooler in the comment section, I would guess, right?
And you're for the Burbs. And you know what? We're for the Burbs as well.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, we were thinking about like bikes, but also like if there would never be bike content. But Jacob and I both grew up in like pretty
semi-rural kind of upbringing.
So we both I rode a postie bike at my farm, and Jacob.
I used to ride like Yamaha 125s and stuff.
Yeah.
Bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I kind of always thought I would ride motorbikes, but then I grew up.
Yeah. Well, my fiance is a doctor, and she's
man.
currently in the emergency department.
She could explain in detail why you shouldn't ride bikes.
I will never be allowed to ride a bike, and to be honest, I'm okay with that. I just don't. It's like not worth the risk. It's like skydiving, right? The thrill of it is in the risk of dying.
Yeah.
Right. I just have no interest in that.
Is that
risk.
the thrill of it, or is it like the cool views and like the feeling of
I
flying?
reckon there's this. It's the adrenaline, right?
Yeah, it is.
I would think. I've never gone skydiving, believe it or not.
Me neither.
So,
Oh,
oh,
that's your skydiving alarm. It's time to go.
time to jump.
That's why it's such an upbeat melody, isn't it? All right, we've got a couple of questions flowing through. Keep them coming, guys. Keep them coming. All right, on this Sunday evening. Would love to see some reviews on light commercial vehicles, i.e. Ford Transit versus Hyundai Load. Well, actually, if you check out... Funny you say that. If you check out CarSauce.com, I actually recently wrote a review of the new Transit Custom plug-in hybrid, which is a pretty decent thing. I like it. I like it a lot.
Did you finish it?
Yeah.
Is it live?
Of course it's
What
live.
did you get? What did you give it?
I can't remember. B?
B.
Yes. I gave it a B. It would have been higher if it had a larger battery and more electric range. I really think that those two things kind of held it back. Also, it's only AC charging.
It's only AC
no
charging.
DC fast charging.
What's the battery size?
It's like 11 kilowatts, I think.
Oh, so it's a very small.
Very small battery. Is that 11?
Oh yeah, 11.8.
11.8 kilowatt hours. Yeah. But it is liquid cooled.
It is liquid cooled.
Look, I really don't see the appeal because for the price that you're paying for this, I think it starts at 65 for the long wheelbase, and then you can pay, I think it's like 70,000-ish. I'm sorry, 68,000 plus on-roads for the long wheelbase.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money when you consider the competition.
Just buy a Ranger, unless you need a really enclosed space.
Well, I mean, but think about it from a business perspective. Like,
yeah.
Are you really going to use that battery?
I know nothing. I literally know nothing about commercial vans, right? But I would probably
Maybe you should read my review.
I probably would just get either a Toyota Hiace if I'm doing a lot of kilometers.
Yeah, but the Hiace looks so boring in commercial.
100%, but at least it'll go forever. Or
Yeah.
I'll just get a random LDV because they look pretty good.
Actually, that is one thing I didn't
cheap.
consider. I only really looked at... I was comparing it to like Hiace, Staria, and like all the usual, Transporter. So actually, Transporter's getting a plug-in hybrid, I think, soon. It's supposed to be... That was supposed to come out this year, I think, but they've delayed
Isn't
it
a
till next
Transporter just a Transit with extra seats?
year. Yeah, basically.
Right.
But that's why I'm saying, like, now that they've launched the Transit FEV.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Anyway, who cares about bloody
Right.
vans?
Why were we talking about vans? Oh, yeah.
Someone wanted to see
Ford
some
Transit
reviews
versus
on the
Hyundai
Ford
Load.
Transit.
I like the Staria, actually. I didn't even think about that. The Staria Load.
It could be interesting to do a comparison, but I don't know. Like,
It will
I
never
feel like
happen.
I don't know. I feel like for video content, most of our audience are not interested. We could be
God,
wrong.
no.
I don't know. Here we go. From Renee and Mitch Hardman. Genuine question here, boys. 2023 Duke, and it's potentially in for its third warranty claim in a year. Do we have rights to get out of our finance deal? Chinese cars for a long-term prospect? Any good? Ooh.
I'm surprised it's its third warranty
Third
claim.
warranty claim.
That sucks. Sorry.
I mean, I haven't heard terrible things about Nissan in terms of reliability, but
Well, their transmissions used to be shit, but this is a 7-speed dual clutch or something. It should be.
on the Duke, yeah.
Anyway, sorry to hear you got issues. Do we
I
have
don't know
rights to
what
get
your
our
rights
finance?
are. Like, maybe look into the ACCC, what they say about it.
Yeah, I don't know if we have like lemon laws in Australia like the US. Let's have a look.
Is that like a certain number of warranty claims before you can say it's bloody,
Yeah,
it's a
something
lemon?
like that. But it provides strong consumer protection. Yeah, I don't know.
Might be worth looking into it. I don't know. If you can get out of your finance deal and then look and get a new car.
I
would
don't
be
think it's
good.
going to be that easy, but best of luck. Chinese cars for long-term prospect. To be honest, a lot of them are super reliable. Actually,
Yeah.
the GWMs and Cherries of this world are actually genuinely very reliable cars now. They weren't, go back 6 years ago and that you would have a very different answer. But actually now the pace of development, like it's like their cars. Their cars score some of the highest in safety stuff because they have teams of people literally dedicated just to making sure this one thing is right. So yeah, I would, but like, even though I don't know, well, actually there are some GWMs I would definitely buy. But if I was thinking about reliability, I honestly wouldn't be concerned for a GWM or a Haval. Those are the two Chinese brands I really wouldn't have a concern about.
Okay. I would say probably the number one concern for longevity is going to be, are they going to stick around? And And I think that that's a genuine question for some of these new brands coming in. The ones that I would say are probably pretty safe bets would be like the GWM that's been here since what, 2008 or something?
GWM's been here for a long time. I don't know if it was that early, but it's been around for a long time.
Maybe
They launched with the Ute.
Yeah, it was ages ago. Back when they used to be called Great Wall. And now they're like Go With More or something.
Yeah, they don't.
That's weird.
Use Great
They don't
Walls
use
anymore.
Great Wall anymore. So GWM, they've been around for ages. I would say BYD now are looking like they're probably here to stay. A company like Geely that is just an absolutely massive company back in China. I don't really see them going anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe like Chang'an, who also own Deepal. And Chang'an's going to be launching here soon as well. So I don't know. There's a few brands that are just almost too big to fail, I would say.
Yeah.
Are you going to be getting the same coverage nationwide of like dealerships and service centers like Toyota? Probably not. But
I think he's more worried about his car's being a dud. He wants to get a car that's not a dud.
That's it.
To be honest, any car can be a dud. You could buy a Toyota, you can get a dud. It's
Yeah.
about how they treat you in that after-sale service.
100%.
That's why like a lot of Toyota cars actually do have issues. You're going to see in one of the videos we have coming up. We get into a Toyota and it's a reliable Toyota, you would think. And then we take off in the video.
oh my God.
And thank God we had one camera recording because it was just like before we were about to start shooting. And you just hear this metal on metal grind. So I think any car can be a dud in
Yeah.
any brand, but it's about the service. So if you're not getting good service, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah. Reach out to Nissan.
Yeah, definitely
Reach out to Nissan.
You should,
like their customer service, like head office Nissan, not like your dealership.
Yeah, if you're not getting any resolutions, that's
Yeah.
the next step for sure.
Isn't Prado going backwards against Explorer? Now add Tank 500 and Denza and watch Prado flounder. Yeah, I mean, I think those two cars that you mentioned, like the, I'm not sure which Denza would be a competitor.
B5.
Oh, I guess, B5 and also the Tank 500 are very much scary for Toyota, I would say.
But
Prado's always going to have a segment of the market.
yeah.
Always, no
So
matter
it's
what
got
happens.
that old school reliability. You can't deny that diesel engine is going to go forever.
Yeah. As much as we kind of like shat on the Prado in our review,
Yeah.
it's still a good car.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. There's a reason that it's like the best-selling
Yeah.
large SUV in Australia.
Are you still enjoying doing this for your job? You sound burnt out. Are you referring to me or
Yeah.
Matt?
Yeah. Who are you talking about? No.
Because I'm definitely burnt out. No, I'm kidding.
So,
this is
it's-
awesome. This is an awesome job.
It's an awesome job. It's
Yeah.
tiring. Don't get us wrong, but it's
Yeah.
it's an awesome job. I mean, there are many worse jobs to be doing.
And like any job, like there are days where you're just like, oh, like you feel like you can't be bothered. And I guess the tricky part is like, you know, say you work in an office somewhere, on those days where you can't be bothered, you could probably just go in and, you know, kind of coast by, do the bare minimum and leave at 5 o'clock. Whereas I feel like if you're on a car launch in China and it's like a week long and you wake up and you can't be bothered, well, too bad. You've got a 16-hour day ahead of you. You got to film 3 car reviews.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of differs. I would like to think that we're both experienced enough now that you just wouldn't be able to tell on camera if we're having the worst day of our lives. It's still going to come across.
You guys
the
have
same
no
way.
idea.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Sometimes like you just don't want to film. You just can't be bothered. You drop your camera and it shatters. Your $1,000 camera. That, by the way, we paid what, $250 to DJI? They sent us a brand new one.
Yeah, I don't think they repair it at all. They
didn't repair it, they replaced it.
They were like, the screen looks damaged and
Yeah.
it looks like the housing's a bit broken. It's going to be
Yeah.
$250 to repair, and then they just sent a brand new one.
Yeah. And that was on that BYD
on the
day,
BYD
right?
launch.
So you had to film like 5 videos that day.
Yeah.
And I think on the first video, the wind blew the camera over,
was the
shattered.
first video,
So you had to film the
destroyed
rest with
it.
your phone.
It was the worst.
So,
No,
you know.
we're not burnt out. It's just busy times. And
Yeah.
this kind of comes back to that thing, like we're changing things. So I might as well just talk about it now.
Yeah.
It's a good segue. So with videos and stuff, I think you'll notice that we have a very certain style, and we've been doing that style for a long time, and it's easy because it's easy editing. But our editor is leaving us now, and it gave us time to reflect on what we want to get out of our videos. And how do we move to that next step? And the next step really is by investing more heavily in videos. So there's 2 big things. One is that you might see a reduction in the sheer quantity of videos coming out. We've already started this, and videos are much more selective at the moment. So to be honest, like Jacob went to a Ford Transit launch the other week, and it was direct instructions not to film it because people will not watch the video, and you guys just don't care about it. It's not worth spending that money on. But we're essentially quadrupling the cost of editing and video production, and really trying to work on that now. We just want to take you on that journey. I mean, things are changing in the sense that you're going to hopefully start to notice, certainly within the next 6 months, that the video production, video quality, it should really take us to the next level. Because,
100%.
Yeah, kind of just over. I'm bored of that style that we're doing now.
Yeah, we need to level up. I think
we need to level up.
We've hit 200,000 subscribers recently, and we're like, you know what? What's the next level?
Yeah, we're getting so like at the moment we're getting about 2 million views a month, which is just massive considering that the vast majority of you are actually Australians. So a massive amount of views, and we kind of just want to shake things up a bit. And in the car industry as well, I don't know about you guys, but it's so boring watching.
It's very samey.
Watching so many others. It's just I can't, like, this is why CarSauce even started in the first place, because I don't want to hear a spec list. I want to be entertained while learning about something, because who the hell wants to learn? Who the hell wants to go back to school, all right? Apart from the ease of going back to school.
Clearly there's some trauma there.
Yeah. So anyway, we're really changing things up. So you're going to hopefully notice that soon. We're investing a lot of money into it, but it should make a really big difference to how you guys enjoy the videos and how we kind of deliver those videos to you. And like I said, it'll be less videos too.
And when he says less, like, we're probably talking a couple of months less. Not like halving or anything like that. Like, it's going to be still, every week a couple of videos at least.
Oh, for sure.
But we're going to be investing heavily into the production quality.
To clarify, it's like, instead of almost 5 videos a week that we're doing now across CarSauce and TechSauce, as you can see by these cool signs behind us, it'll be 4 videos a week kind of thing, which is still a lot, don't get me wrong. But it should actually allow us to focus more on the cars that matter and the cars that you guys care about, because a trim level change actually makes no difference. But another thing too is that we're bringing more people onto the team. And so we need to send more people like other people as our time gets stretched. Like Jacob is COO, I'm CEO. We have a journalist. We're going to be bringing on another journalist, and we have employees in Australia and overseas as well. We can't be at every launch.
No.
Like Jacob said earlier, there's like 2 launches a week.
Yeah.
We can't beat everyone filming them.
And that's kind of what this year was. It was basically just like us spreading ourselves maybe too thin.
Yeah.
But you do learn from these things, and you go, okay, like, what lessons can we take going into 2026? How are we going to split up the launches? How are we going to divide how we do videos, all that kind of stuff? And, I think you guys are going to see the difference. And I hope that that's going to reflect not only in like the production quality, but also the way we are in the videos.
Yeah.
I think it'll just be better.
So yeah, the whole big announcement here is 200,000 subscribers and us losing our editor, who we really love our editor. You've met him before, Himanshu. He's going on to do his own things outside of editing. So we wish him absolutely all the best. But it's given us a good reset to be like, okay, well, now that we have to hire editors and thumbnail designers and stuff, what do we want to do? Do we want to invest more or kind of stay with the same? And I think it's about investing more, going harder, and making better videos, which is what I'm
100%.
really excited for.
I can't wait, actually. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
Let's get back to some of the questions.
Oh my God.
Living in the Middle East, what car do you recommend for the dunes? Probably a Nissan Patrol.
Probably.
I mean, that's the first
a Land Cruiser 70 Series short wheelbase, because you can get those. Yeah. Those are very cool.
That would be cool.
You'll just be going, you might slow down going up the dunes, that's all.
Yeah. What about that Porsche 911 Dakar?
Oh, true, yeah. I guess it depends if you come from oil or not. Yeah.
Are you an oil person? That would be my follow-up question. Is the Kia Tasman salvageable? Ooh, salvageable.
It sucks because the Kia Tasman Ute is actually a good Ute. It is a bit rough around some of the edges. Obviously the design, it was stupid to come out with such a polarizing design because there's something in Australia called tall poppy syndrome.
Yep.
And no one wants to really stand out, or very few people do. And that's why the best-selling cars in Australia are the Hilux and the Ranger. They're both pretty tame in terms of Ute design, and the Kia Tasman went too far for their buyers.
Yeah.
Interior is world class. You literally cannot beat it. I don't think there's
unreal.
anything better than it, except for maybe a Canon Alpha, but that's like luxury.
Canon Alpha luxury, sure. Refinement and build quality. The Tasman.
I would agree with that. But then ride quality as well. Like I think we all had such huge expectations for the ride being superb, and unfortunately,
They didn't quite nail it, did they?
They didn't quite nail it.
The Gambolt treatment.
90% of the way there. So
I think he would admit to that as well.
So yeah, it just needs a bit more done to it, and also they dragged out like. I understand the tactic behind it.
Oh, the marketing.
But the marketing was just too drawn out. It was like 12 months of just like drip feeding. And I think people lost interest by the time that the actual car launched.
And I can't imagine the amount of money, like the tens of millions of dollars that they would have spent on all of those athletes, the Tasman town thing.
Unbelievable. Yeah, those launches. Jacob went to all of the launches.
Those were some of the most ridiculous, like, they were awesome. And I love the guys at Kia. But those launches were so over the top. They literally got an entire town in New South Wales and changed all the signs to be Tasman Town.
Yeah.
They even changed the name of the pub just for the weekend, or for those couple of days.
I guess that was that where influencers there as well?
Yeah, oh, there was a whole bunch of everyone there.
Yeah.
They wanted me to wear like Meta glasses and film as I walked around.
Did they let you keep them? That's so cool.
No, I didn't get to keep them.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I didn't get to keep them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty full on. Who names a car BZ4E? I think you mean BZ4X.
Is it BZ4E then? I don't know.
Is there a BZ4E?
Let's fact check that. No, I don't think there is. It's BZ4X. Oh, there was a
but,
reason
but
for
they renamed it in the US, didn't they? Just to BZ, I think.
Yeah,
Fact check me, I could be wrong.
What does BZ4X even mean? Beyond
zero,
4 for its mid-size.
Like a RAV4, and an X for crossover SUV.
Yeah, they did too much of
It's
that.
dumb, yeah. But I think they renamed it to BZ.
Oh, yeah, it was. Marketed as simply the BZ in North America since 2025.
Yeah. If you don't like the name, just get a Solterra.
Is that any better? Sounds like
maybe
a
not.
flare.
But like Solterra at least is what, like Latin? It's like sun and earth? I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. Maybe I'm reading
makes
too much
sense.
into it. What's the maintenance like on hybrids?
Sorry. I love that there's two birds named BK and for the burbs, and we've got this little micro niche community of bird lovers.
We've got bird lovers
That's
here.
awesome.
Is there a word for bird lovers? What would it be?
Oh, God.
Aviary.
Yes.
That's a bird zoo, right?
Yeah.
But what are people that love...
Avians with a Z?
You guys are discovering in real time how dumb we are.
Yeah.
We got a donation. Billy.
No, what did Billy do?
Billy. What did Billy Shoe? Is that how you say your last name? Billy Shoe?
Billy
2266. Thank you for your donation of $7. Love your videos. Do you know when we will be able to buy an Ioniq 6N?
Mid next year.
Yeah.
We put out
I think we put out a story yesterday on it.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it might have been. Anyway.
Maybe the day before.
Make sure you follow CarSauce.com, obviously our website, because we do daily news and reviews. We invest a lot of money into that too. But Ioniq 6N is coming, mid next year. It'll be probably around the same price as the Ioniq 5N, but I would buy one. So I actually have an Ioniq 5N long-termer at the moment, but I would buy an Ioniq 6N over the 5N because the 5N was the person in charge of that was, what was his name?
Not
Bierman.
Yeah, Bierman.
Was Bierman.
Yeah.
So Bierman, who was the ex-head of M.
Yeah.
And
BMW,
so,
yeah.
he had a lot of he loved a car that would be very squirrely, and this thing is still an absolute weapon on the track, but it's definitely got a more fun edge to it, whereas the Ioniq 6N was actually led by a guy called Manfred. I think Manfred Harrer. I could be completely wrong on that. Anyway, he was the ex-head of chassis development at Porsche, and he's made this thing handle, I drove it in Nanyang in Korea, and it handles literally like a Porsche. So
okay.
I would highly recommend that if you're going to buy one, go for the Ioniq 6N. And thank you again for your donation.
There you go. Interesting. I liked the loose edge of the Ioniq 5N.
You won't lose with either one. They're both so much fun. And great dailies as well, can I say.
The one and only time I've driven an Ioniq 5N, do you know where it was and why I drove it?
No.
It was in California, in the Mojave Desert, on their proving grounds, and it was they had a massive open tarmac area, and it was just covered in sand because it was in the middle of the desert. So the thing about a sand-covered concrete surface is it's extremely slippery. So we were just sending out the rear end. We were on an Autocana type circuit. It was really cool.
It's very cool.
I think I took out half the cones, to be honest. I'm no good at that stuff. Where were we? God, we're falling behind. Let's scroll through some.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love the squawking, the birds. It's awesome.
I love that. Thank you. Thank
We
you
need,
guys.
we need more bird people.
Yeah, we need more avians.
Yeah. Another bird channel. The only threat of death on a bike, this is going back to that, is a dumb car driver. Oh, I didn't see you because you didn't look, mate. Yeah, that's true.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong.
A lot of the accidents are not the fault of the bikers, but of cars. But at the same time, that's part of the risk, and I just personally, I just don't want to risk.
It's not worth it. And I also think that if you do ride bikes, it probably does make you a better driver because it probably makes you more aware when you're on the road.
Stupid people are.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you get into
You're
an
almost
accident
like
in a car. The car is at least designed to crumple around you and keep you safe. You got nothing like that on a bike. And actually,
why can't we make bikes that just have like a nice shell around it? You know,
an armored shell.
Yes. Why can't we have that? Or one of those like jackets where as you fall it like deploys an airbag or something.
Well, those do exist, but I don't know if that helps you when you're going 100 k's an hour.
Probably not. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Question. The Hyundai Concept Ute looks crap.
Got no idea what it even looks like.
Does it look like a Tasman? Do you know if Kia shares the exact same styling team or are they completely separate? As far as I'm aware, they're completely separate. They are both based in Nanyang, though. Maybe they share.
I don't think I haven't seen.
I haven't seen any like actual verified concepts.
No. So
It's all renders, right?
yeah, I haven't seen anything.
It's all just people guessing based on like, okay, what if we take the headlights from the Palisade and we take the tail lights from the, I don't know, Santa Fe and then put it on a Santa Cruz.
That car won't be here till like 2030, so you have nothing to worry about. All right, it'll come probably at the same time as whatever Kia Tasman facelift there is.
True. Which hopefully has fixed ride and handling. Yeah. All right, guys. Congrats on 200K. Thank you, Addos. We love you. We love all of you.
Love you.
Like you're our children. What do you think is the best handling / build quality Chinese car under 55 at the moment?
MG4.
Really? That's
100%.
way below 55.
Yeah. Best handling.
Best build quality?
Great build quality. Because it was designed by their European... It was like heavily designed by their European. There's one caveat to that, and that is the MG4 X-Power, which is poopy, and I would not get that. But yeah, a regular MG4, just a base model, one of the most truckable. BYD Atto 1.
Oh, dude. Build quality?
Oh, I reckon.
It's also it's going to be really cheap. It's going to be like 25 grand, I think.
It's going to start somewhere around 25 grand, which is wild.
Can we tell people?
No.
Okay. No, like as in, can we tell people about the Atto 1?
Like talk about it?
Like our plans with it?
No, definitely not.
There's going to be some cool stuff coming, guys.
Cool stuff coming. Stay
Because
tuned.
that car looks awesome. And also, what do you guys think? This is probably the most excited I've been about a car coming to Australia in a while. About that new Honda electric car.
The
Super One.
The Super One.
The Super One. What do you guys think of the Honda Super One? That thing looks epic. I can't wait for that to come to Australia. I can't believe they're bringing it to Australia. That's awesome. All right. What else have we got? Here's a funny one. Lynch Beast. Matt, do you give Jacob the dud cars to review on purpose or do you split it evenly?
Jacob's picking up an IM6 tomorrow performance. So
IM6?
Yeah.
That's a dud car.
That's not a dud car at all.
I'm kidding.
Suspension, 0 to 100 like 3.2 seconds.
Yeah, I don't think that that's the case. No. I think we usually do the cool cars together, to be honest.
There was a time when I actually, for probably like 2 months, did not actually even have a press car. I was just too busy with other stuff. So Jacob got everything.
Yeah.
From the shitty cars to the good cars.
And I also got to go to the Porsche 911 GT3 992.2 launch at Sydney Motorsport Park.
And where are you going in like 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah, I don't know if that's entirely accurate.
I'm very sad by that.
But, yeah, I appreciate the funny.
We got another donation.
Oh, my God.
We bought a Triton GSR last week. Congratulations.
Congrats.
You know what? I think, and thank you very much for your donation, by the way. I think after driving the Triton, I was pretty off it for the first time. And then I drove the GSR again after the launch, like 2 years later. And driving it, I was like, this is pretty good. I think when I reviewed it, I wasn't driving the GSR a lot. When the GSR gets
When you're driving it on a beach?
The first time was off-road, and then the second time it was mostly off-road and some on-road. But the issue was that the GSR comes with comfort suspension. They updated the stupid ADAS, which was so bad. So I guess it depends if you bought a new Triton GSR or not. But either way, the Triton is whether you go for the MR or the one, whatever the one was before it.
The Mister.
The Mister or the one before it.
I tell you, it's an honest ute.
It's an honest ute.
It's an honest ute. I like the Triton for that.
Just keep an eye on the rattles, because they all, for some reason, they all rattle in some
the
way.
doors and stuff, right?
And that is annoying. I'd get that fixed immediately.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Yeah.
If that happens.
Could just be a little man inside your door. You never know.
Took
Is
them
there a
from the
fix
factory.
for my BYD Sealine 6 suspension being so spongy?
No.
Coilovers.
That's the issue. When you get a Chinese car, you have about an
Yeah.
80% chance of getting one that has very, very soft suspension.
Especially the BYD Sealine 6, right? Like, yeah.
But you could actually try and find some sort of coils for it, but I don't know. I just don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I mean, you might just kill the ride quality if you do that.
And then no doubt they will find a reason to not give you
your warranty.
your warranty.
Yeah. It's an early 2024 model. When did we review the Sealine 6? It would have probably been 2024 when it first came out.
Oh, did it come out? Yeah, it must have
It
come
would
out.
have been. That was when it
2024.
first launched.
I would have thought it came out in like later than. I would have thought it came out
Early
later than that.
2024.
Like late 2024.
I don't even remember.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing you can do unless you want to get coil. Like literally, if you want to get coils for your car,
Do you reckon there's people that do like BYD specific mods?
just slam
Yeah,
their
just
BYD
slam.
Sealine 6s.
Yeah. Can
You know
imagine?
what? I'm sure there is a niche group of people.
I'm sure.
I saw
It's
someone
like
did that.
performance mods for like a Sealine 7 performance.
No, PBX 008 got a MV, so you got the latest one. So it's the MR was the
nice.
last one. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, you're sweet. What color was it? Orange. That's my favorite colour.
Oh, that's the beast mode color.
That is the beast mode color. What a dumb name for design.
So dumb.
Beast mode.
I love it.
Idiots.
I love it. At Frank, only if your name is Bob.
I think
I don't get it.
we've got too many messages.
I don't get it. Oh, is it because you like bob up and down when you're driving in your Sealine 6? Took me a second. I'm a bit slow today. Any plans to review the Volvo EX30?
Nah, been on sale for ages. No one cares.
Yeah.
And this comes back to our new philosophy. All right?
Exactly. Which,
It's our
if you
new
missed,
philosophy.
if you've just joined us, we're completely changing how we do things. Matt, take it away. Explain
you
it
ever
once again,
heard-
real quick.
of high five.
But don't let this drag on.
No,
get to
we're investing F tons of money into
Shitloads.
videos, and we're much more selective about videos now. So you guys are only going to see videos that we think you'll care about or that we really want to cover, even if you don't probably care about it. But the production quality is going to be so much higher, and you are going to notice a difference within 6 months. So we're really going hard now on videos, like very hard.
Yeah.
So
Essentially, quality over quantity, but quantity is not going to take a dip. Essentially, it'll be like maybe
Yeah.
one or two less videos per month.
Yeah.
Across our two channels, and that'll just allow us more time to focus and get the actual content out to you guys that you want,
Exactly.
and not just try to film a review with every single car that we get invited to a launch for.
Which is it's actually
It's just not
impossible to
feasible.
cover.
Yeah.
And
We have so many reviews in the backlog, you guys have no idea.
yeah, and it also sucks in that a lot of manufacturers are like, oh, what do you mean you don't want to cover we've added a new trim for our car. What do you mean you're not going to come to that? And it's like, well,
Yeah. I mean, look, there's going to be times where we do, but at the same time, we can't, we're two people
Yeah.
that are making videos.
it's impossible.
You know? Yeah, we can't spread ourselves too thin. Hi, Daddy Jacob and Daddy Matt from Timmy's Biscuits.
Hello.
Or Tommy's Biscuits. Love your reviews and your insights. Thank you, and keep them coming.
I'm so lost as to where you are.
You're welcome. Go up.
Oh my god, there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm so far behind. I'm sorry.
Can you see drag racing content? No. I'm so hyped for the BYD N Seagull.
Yes. I'm so hype as well. That thing is going to be so much fun. We had so much fun driving it in China around the car park.
Oh man.
We actually, I don't know if you, actually it wasn't in our video, but that Seagull, do you remember the one we were driving in China?
I vividly remember that one.
How the tires were peeling off it? Like,
So the
it's
tires
just-
that come here are better, but the issue
Yeah.
was that some motoring journos were doing
like
they
they were being silly.
were being silly to the point where it
was a bit
actually
dangerous.
damaged the car.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, these people exist. So it is what it is, but it's
these
a
are the
great car.
people.
And having driven, because we drove, actually you would have driven the low output version.
Yeah.
I drove the high output version here, and it's like a warm hatch. It's
Really?
a lot of fun. Yeah.
Because that thing was honestly fine in terms of performance.
The 0 to 100 on the new one is like 8.1 seconds or something on the high performance, which is whatever the top of the range is.
Pretty good. I mean, it's so small, you don't even need that much power.
No. The issue is, though, that like it's hard to see. Most people will spec up to the higher battery version as long as it's not too expensive, because the lower battery version gets like 200 kilometers of range, and that's like, if you go on a highway or something, that wouldn't get you from where I live. It's about an hour away from Mornington Peninsula. It'd get you to the Mornington Peninsula,
And then you'd have to fill up.
you won't get home. So it's just not enough in real world range. And
In Australia, it's not enough. Yeah.
for most people, though some people will find a market.
If you live in the city and you never leave the city, of course. Do you guys have a 7X or IM6 review coming? Yes, we have an IM6 review coming.
IM6 is coming. Yeah.
Can't wait to drive that thing, actually.
Yeah, that was a weird one. I got a call from their PR team, and they were like,
Deck?
Yeah, no, it was just another one.
There's another one.
Yeah, and
There's always new PR.
It was someone who was there, and he was asking about, well, what am I going to do with the car? And I just would have thought that's quite self-explanatory.
Oh, as in like what are you going to say in your review?
Yeah, and to which I obviously responded, I don't know, wait for the review. But also, they seemed worried about if I was going to do a comparison or something.
So guys, unfortunately, a vast amount of time that we spend working in this job is spent dealing with PR agencies and PR people.
This wasn't actually, this was within the company. Yeah, it was PR
within the company. There you go. And yeah, I think what a lot of these new entrants into our market need to learn is that journalists work a little differently in Australia as compared to overseas.
Yeah. Guys, we've gone on launches where journalists from other countries were paid a daily allowance.
Yes.
I won't
and
say
it
from
wasn't
where.
a small amount. It was like $400 or $500 a day.
I won't say where, because I'm not going to throw them under the bus. But it was...
And that was seen as normal.
It was enough of like a... It doesn't seem right.
Yeah, and it was out in the open. No one was ashamed of it. It was just accepted.
Oh my God.
Stop, a new donation?
You're spoiling us.
Oh no.
PBX, you are spoiling us.
Ooh, a video of top accessories for a car or best mods. We might have something in the pipeline.
There's something actually in the
There might be
pipeline.
something that you might enjoy.
You need a job as a strategist.
That's actually really oddly specific, and you kind of hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah. Can you stop?
Please.
You at my computer.
Are you like in the other room? What's going on? Will you ever buy your dream car, a Supra? I think your dream car has changed. You told me you didn't. You told me
I have
you
an
wanted a
attainable
different
dream car.
Yeah, but
and
Supra is more attainable.
Yes. What was the car? What was the dream car I told you?
R35.
Ah, that's true. Yes. So a car I would just love to own is an R35 GTR. They're starting to become completely out of anyone's price range. But like when I say that, you know, money is different for
Do you
everyone.
reckon it's a future classic?
They built them for a long time.
Is it a true GTR?
Yeah, of course it is. But they built
That's a divisive question.
it.
That is a divisive question.
The R35 GTR is definitely one of my more attainable dream cars. It's still...
It looks sick.
You need like 90K for a decent one, and it would be early 2000s, so you'd be worried about it having a bad transmission. Hopefully that was fixed.
What's the engine? Is it RB26? Or is that the other one?
I think that was it. It's like a VRDD.
Oh, so it's a completely different family of engines.
Might have come from it.
Yeah, you're right. VR38.
DE.
The 3.8 twin turbo.
A very cool car. Supra is just an incredible car. I drove the final edition recently.
That was the 34 at the RB26, which is a 2.6 litre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think my ultimate dream car would be some sort of Porsche 911. I mean, what people say is true. It is just an unbelievably good car.
Yeah, I mean, I've never driven one, but I love the look of them. Okay, can you do a KGM Musso review? You know what? It's been a while since we've done a KGM Musso. Or SsangYong Musso.
No, it is
maybe
KGM
when there's... No, it used to be SsangYong. But I think the last time we reviewed it, it was still called SsangYong.
Definitely.
Yeah. That was back when we did like the Rexton and all those other cars. Maybe it's coming up for...
It's a thought.
Yeah, for another
it's a
video.
thought.
It's been a while.
This is the issue. So right now, there's so many new cars launching. It's hard to cover in a normal review.
It's true.
So this is the issue we run across. Like, unless we're filming 3 or 4 days a week, which is just not feasible.
Or we're doing like a comparison. Like maybe, I reckon a good comparison video, if we were going to do a KGM also, would be like the Photon Tunland. That would be an interesting one because they're similar price. They're both the most budget utes in the segment. And actually, here we go. Gold Fools said, do a Photon Tunland full review, maybe a versus mainstream brand.
I mean, we did do a full review.
There is a full review on the channel if you haven't seen.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could do a Photon Tunland versus KGM Musso. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would you order the new RAV4 2026? Because I'm tempted to. What do you think of the RAV4? You've seen it. You've driven it.
I haven't. Actually, I did drive it.
Yeah, but you can't talk about it.
I can't talk about it. Just wait for this week. Yeah. And you'll see my thoughts on it.
That's this week, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Wait for this week.
And
your question will be answered. I mean, it looks cool. It does look really cool.
Yeah.
I like the new, was it the GT? Not GT, sorry.
GR Sport.
GR, of course.
Yeah.
GR Sport
They look cool.
trim. But it's just like with the Corolla Cross GR Sport, which we've got a review coming soon. Why would you get a GR Sport trim on a family SUV that's designed to be comfortable and like not sporty?
It looks cool, but I haven't driven the GR Sport, so I have no idea. But
I would assume it's similar changes as the Corolla Cross.
Yeah, so the Corolla Cross has been lowered by 15 millimeters. It's got bigger wheels on it, so it just rides a lot worse.
It just rides
a regular
worse.
car.
It handles
a regular
better,
version
sure,
of that.
But the other one, the normal Atmos hybrid, handles fine
for the same price.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think hold off RAV4 stuff. Just wait. This week you'll learn everything you need to know about the RAV4.
Yeah. Armchair Expert says, I think I look at channels loosely for content, but if I like the people's personalities like you guys, I just watch anyway when in the mood. I want to give you a big wet kiss.
Honestly, something I do probably throughout my entire workday is I will have videos playing in the background. I don't even listen to them.
It's just good vibes.
It's like comforting. Yeah. So, and obviously it's not my own videos. It's other people's videos, just to be very clear about that.
Can you imagine? That's the definition of an echo chamber,
I'm gonna give a shout out to one channel, just a random ass channel called Freakin' Reviews. The guy he just reviews like as seen on TV products. I love it. I just play it in the background.
How do I spell it?
It's soothing. Freakin' Reviews, yeah.
Freakin' Reviews.
Yeah. Go into his, if you're gonna go watch his videos.
Oh, he's got almost 1 million subscribers.
Yeah. But his videos are like ours. They get about the same views as ours. But I find it comforting. So I fully get, like, from your guys' perspective, why you enjoy watching our videos, because I do the same for other people.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true. But it's weird. I don't know. Is anyone here watching on a TV right now?
Yeah. Let us know. Yeah. Are you actually?
What device? Can we do a poll? What device are you watching on? Because it's funny. Like most of my YouTube consumption is on a phone, to be honest. Usually on the toilet, you know? That's why I spend an hour on the toilet, because I'm watching videos. But 40-something%, like the majority of people watching our videos are on TVs. How weird is that?
Yeah, the majority of you guys watch our videos on a TV, which is wild to me, because I watch everything on my phone.
Literally on my phone, always. If you get new people, I think you should be doing vids together. We're not going to get anyone new on the channel.
No one new.
It's just going to be us, guys. I think it's a mistake to get new people on. Yes, watching on TV, watch YouTube most nights instead of TV. I think more and more people are doing that.
Can you even vote on this if you're on a TV? I'm
sure you can. Like, you can click the comments. Like, you can press OK on the remote and then click the comments and stuff. Oh, here we go. Tablet. Wow.
No way tablet.
There's no way tablet's going to win this.
Tablet is winning.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say.
All right, we'll do some more questions in the meantime.
There's too many questions. Keep sending them through, though.
Tablet is winning. I can't believe it.
No, because it's not true.
I can't believe it.
Because, don't believe it.
Do you reckon people are trolling?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, why didn't you put TV as... Oh, no, you did. What about... You didn't put laptop as an option?
True, I didn't.
Is that not an option?
I can't.
They're probably clicking tablet. You know what? You stuffed up the poll.
I stuffed up the poll.
That's on me. Is there a RAV4 FEV on the radar?
There is. Isn't there one? I'm sure there's one being announced globally.
I can't remember.
To be honest, so... Actually, I can't even talk about it. But anyway, I don't... Like, yes, 100% there is. And in fact, in our original article talking about it... They confirmed for the first time ever that a plug-in hybrid will be coming to Australia.
They have confirmed it, and they also showed it at the Tokyo Motor Show.
Yeah.
Do you miss the Honda S660? I'm sure you do.
Honda S660.
To be honest, I spent a lot of time in my garage.
The Honda S660 was a funny beast because it was really difficult to get roadworthy in Victoria, and I tried with so many people and they just wouldn't do it. So I should have left it to Justin because Justin would have done it, but I was like, nah, I'll take it.
Yeah. Well, we needed to drive back with it.
Yeah.
We were dropping off the Century.
So it was a real pain in the bum, and that kind of turned me off this S660. But it was an incredible car for what it was. I just think that it's very compromised. Like, do you remember the drive home? How difficult that drive home was?
Well, not to mention I was stacking the bags up on top of my legs because there was nowhere else to put them.
It was not.
We had all the camera gear up front that was probably getting fried by the engine.
It was, I remember my bag was completely messed up. Well, engine was in the back, but it was a really hot day.
Oh, yeah,
so
of course.
it was. The heat just screwed. Anyway.
It was so hot.
I would say of all the cars I have bought from that, it was probably my least favorite, but I still liked it.
The one you missed the least. I mean, I missed the Century way more. That thing had character and soul.
Presence.
And
people gave it thumbs up.
Yeah, people noticed it. I mean, the S660 obviously was a head turner because it's just a crazy, weird little... Tim.
Oh no. You bastard.
With Reese.
Thank you for the $2.99 donation.
I think you've started a trend here, PBX, with the $2.99 donations.
Thank you. If you can make it $3.99, and I'm talking about $399, that'd be great. I'm joking.
Look at this guy. Business tycoon.
With recent price cuts, ID Buzz review, please.
Yeah.
Here's another car that people do not care about. Doesn't matter if it's had a price cut. People actually it's such a cool car, first of all. I've driven that around Germany, and I had so much fun, especially in the GTX.
That would be cool.
But people just don't care, even though that is a very good electric van. Very, very good.
You know the one place people care about it? Newcastle. In New South Wales.
Yeah, right. Is that where they did the launch?
Yes. And I think we had half the town full of ID buzzers. And I think Newcastle is probably the only place where they care about the ID buzz.
Newcastle is a coal town, funnily enough.
Yeah, but they love their beach vibes. What else have we got? Oh, what do you think of the Zeekr 007 GT I saw at the Sydney EV Motor Show? I hope we get it in Australia. Well, that is.
I think we will get it.
We are getting it.
Yeah, it's very cool. I think we need more cool cars, and that's a station wagon. So
isn't it like a shooting brake thing?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Looks cool.
So it's very cool.
It's like the it's like that Denza that we saw in China, the Z9.
Yeah.
It's similar, right? Similar shape.
Similar, but the Zeekr looks so much better. The Denza
Z9
what? Looks so
I saw
ugly.
a Zeekr. I didn't tell you. I saw a Zeekr 7X the other day. My first one.
Oh, I've never seen one on the road yet.
Yeah, I saw it. It was at the RACV resort in Hillsville.
Yeah, delivery started a couple weeks back now. So good on
Pretty cool looking car. It
Very
looks
cool.
really cool.
It's a really nice car.
Yeah.
A genuinely really nice car. They've nailed it.
Is the Skoda Kodiaq a nice family SUV?
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
It's about if you're looking for
one
a
of the best
family
you
SUV,
can get, yeah.
it's a proper family SUV.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It drives well. It's incredibly practical. Great packaging.
Yep.
Fantastic. And honestly, decent
If you're
price.
gonna buy one, CarSauce buy.
You better. And
Do yourself a favour.
And also, we just put out a review of the new Kodiaq RS as well.
Yeah.
If you
What
want
do we give that one?
If you want to read that. Oh, where is it?
We got an A.
There we go. It got an A.
CarSauce.com/buy. I was going to say for the review. Just go to CarSauce.com.
Were you going to read the entire URL?
Getting a lot of Boeing ads. Can I just say that?
Are you interested in buying a plane?
Well, maybe because they keep showing it to me.
Let's connect.
Obviously, they know I'm of extremely high test and SES. So
That's a good combo.
join us
That's a
and
baller
pursue your
combo.
next horizon.
What does that even mean? Any bad news about hybrid JQ after it's been in the country for a while?
No.
I haven't heard any bad news.
No.
And JQ's been doing really well in terms of sales recently.
Oh my God, can I say something? Right. In the UK, it was last year, the 4th best-selling brand.
Well, you know why that is. I think we can tell you why that is. Yeah. It starts with R.
I saw it's all about Range Rover, by the way.
Range Rover.
I saw, so when I was with Sherry the other week in China, and we went to one thing they love to do, particularly Chinese brands, they love to take you into a room and just show you all of their future products. And so they had all these products that were technically under a tarp.
Oh my God.
So we weren't supposed to look at them, but no one, I don't know, something about China, you kind of just,
You can just
So I just
see things.
I lifted up, had a look. Guys, I can't tell you the next JQ J9, which is going to be their flagship, it literally looks like a Range Rover Sport. Mark my words, someone clip this.
Like a 1-for-1.
Someone clip this.
I'm sure we've got JQ J9 online somewhere.
It doesn't exist yet.
Really?
It doesn't exist.
Really?
It's not a car.
Oh, okay.
But I just saw it.
You saw it.
My God. So how do they get away with it? It's a great question.
Well, they own part of... The Chery Group in China owns part of Range Rover.
Yeah, they build them.
So they have access to their schematics or something, their designs.
They just don't care.
They don't care. Like, look at the JQ J5.
Oh my God.
That is a blatant Range Rover
gotta
Sport
show them.
rip-off.
JQ J5.
Yeah.
Particularly
Which is also launching in Australia, by the way.
So
From the rear three-quarters,
I just know that that's at one of their launches in China.
Yeah. It's always muddy. I was at that one.
Was I at that one? Oh no, that was you. You were at that one. So
No, we were both at that one. That was 2024 at their Chery International Summit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we were both at that.
I was in this car park literally 2 weeks ago. I was in this exact random ass car park.
It doesn't look as much like a Range Rover from the... There we go.
Oh my God, dude! I was literally here. I'm not even joking. I reckon.
Oh yeah, I was there too.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's where we did that's where I did my review. That's where I filmed my review of the JQ J5.
Tell me that is not a Range Rover Evoque. I don't know how
I thought it was a sport, more like a sport.
No, this one. So the J5 is a Range Rover Evoque ripoff.
Right. Oh, bird. Oh, we got a double. Just spazzed out there for a second. I got electrocuted by that. Are you two going to the Melbourne Everything Electric show next weekend?
Was thinking about it.
We were considering it.
Been invited? I don't know.
I'm not sure. We've been to those things before.
There's too many.
There's too many. To be honest, in the past, they've just ended up being a bit of a waste of time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is anyone here going to the thing?
Thank you again for your $5
Thanks
donation.
for the $5.
You are spoiling us.
We love birds. What's your favourite bird? Let us know.
I think a cockatoo by the look of it.
Yeah, maybe. Actually, is it? Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love cockatoos?
And thank you to you, Mr. Clippy.
Ooh.
Or 1337 Flight.
You're one of the Clippy guys. So can someone explain to me what Clippy, what's happening with Clippy? Why does everyone...
Is there a resurgence of Clippy?
There is a resurgence.
For useful tooltips.
Because I love Clippy. Like, it's great, you know.
Here we are. We got to give
History.
We got to give Mr. Clippy his
answer. Best weekend warrior, dual cab, four-wheel drive ute.
Is that you saying you're going to buy a Navara Warrior? Honestly, Navara Warrior would actually be... It depends. Look, it completely depends on your budget. And may I preface this by saying we don't give personal advice, because the last thing I would want to do is be like, yeah, you should buy a new Toyota Hilux, and then all of a sudden you get a lemon. Having said that, if I were to go out right now and purchase a ute for 4x4ing, depends how much money you have to spend. I would seriously, no joke, consider the top of the range Tasman, the X Pro.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, if you got that kind of cash, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
At that top end of the market, that's probably where I'd look at. Or even like a Ford Ranger Wild Track. Those are probably the two that I would look at. If you're in more of that middle segment, then definitely a Navara Warrior is a really good choice. Or an Isuzu Blade. Both, like an Isuzu Blade will go anywhere and it will live forever because it's the most understressed 3-litre 4-cylinder engine ever. And if I was at that low end of the market, I just burped and I'm very sorry. If I was at the low end of the market, I would get myself a GWM Canon
Alpha?
XSR.
XSR, yeah. Or the Van... Is it called it XSR still? Or Vanter?
The XSR is the top of the range, proper 4-wheel drive one that comes with like the triple locking diffs and all of that stuff. Yeah. So it's a really capable ute. And by the way, those GWMs, particularly the new 2.4, is a very like bulletproof engine. So
I would also maybe take a look at the Photon Tunland if you're on the more budget end of the spectrum.
The only thing, mate, now I haven't sat in it, I haven't driven it, I haven't even seen it. However, based on reviewing Jacob's video before it went live, the amount... Did I or you did? You would have done it. But seeing the shit from it, like how they copy... How everything on that car is a copy. The front end is 100%. A literal copy of a Ram.
The design is a total copy.
I'm just worried about the engineering. Because like if it says 4MATIC for its four-wheel drive system...
No, so there is something behind that, I think. So I think that they own or they have a partnership with Mercedes. So I think they actually were able to use... I could be completely wrong, but there was some kind of partnership with Mercedes, so they were able to use 4MATIC for their all-wheel drive system. Maybe fact check me on that.
I just struggle. I just struggle to believe that Mercedes would tarnish their brand in any way by pairing with a cheap Chinese U brand. You know what I mean?
You could be wrong. You could be right.
Can you imagine
let me look it up. Is it a misunderstanding? Photon is a Chinese... Okay, well, AI summary doesn't know what the hell is going on. Someone tell me what's going on with Photon and 4MATIC.
Anyway.
Because I could be going crazy, but I thought I read something about that. But yeah, you're right. It was ridiculous. When I saw that, I sent Matt a photo straight away. I was like, why is it called 4MATIC?
Oh, there you go. Clippy shows support for right to repair and ownership of our tech, not tied to subscriptions. Well, that's awesome.
Oh yeah, so he said it's a protest against N-shitification. You know what? I'm all for that. You know,
100%.
There's nothing more annoying than when you buy a piece of tech. Like, do you remember that thing ages ago where Spotify released a display?
The car thing or something.
Yeah, the car thing. And then you had to pay, not only, obviously you have to pay a subscription to access Spotify, so when you purchase a product, you don't really own it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a subscription, it's basically like a pointless black box.
Yeah.
But then they cancelled and scrapped the whole project and didn't like give anyone refunds.
It's
a real thing. And also, I mean, there's so many examples of this, right? Like now that we're in the age of like streaming and renting movies, and like say you rent a movie or a TV show from somewhere, then at any moment they're like, oh, well, that doesn't exist on our library anymore.
Yeah.
So that thing that you paid for and bought is no longer yours.
Yeah.
So you know what? I stand with Clippy.
Yeah.
I stand with Clippy.
It is ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous.
So the answer was
Poll
phone.
ended, by the way, and it was phone.
Mostly phone.
And tablet, which would definitely assume people on a laptop. So I can't believe I forgot that.
What? Not everyone's on an iPad right now? With the $2,000 iPad Pro? Really?
For the M5, that'll be a beast.
Yeah. Oh, that would be
A beast with more headroom than you would ever need.
Can you imagine like maxing out an M5 on an iPad? I want to know how many apps you're running at once. Okay, this is a long thing. How do any chance you could do regular gossip / jungle drums bad news? I don't know what jungle drums bad news.
Maybe it's like a YouTube or something.
Saw the DW Revs program on Russian larders. And it seems like the Russian government is using prisoners as laborers in the factory.
Well, first of all, we don't comment on if there's...
I don't know what's going on with that.
I've never heard of that.
But we love Lada Nevas.
Yeah. I'm a huge Lada Neva fan, so...
Yeah.
That's not me, by the way, condoning if there's slave labor used to build them. But,
and to be honest, like if they are doing that, whatever, that's not our job to report on it.
Yeah.
Like there are hard-hitting political news channels that you can go watch and they'll delve in.
We can't comment on something we don't know.
Exactly.
And I don't know that. And I wouldn't know that without being an investigative journalist. And I'm not going to ever pretend to be that.
No.
So, yeah.
No. We just make stupid YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Because we're idiots, frankly. Out of all the mid-sized cars you have reviewed, what's the best in your opinion? Geely Starray? Starray?
Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Out of all the mid-sized cars, that's a very broad kind of spectrum of cars you have reviewed. What's
Literally
the best
the biggest
in your
spectrum.
opinion? Geely Starray, C-Line 6, X-Trail, H6 FEV. There's such a wide range.
So you're looking
clearly
at
you're
plug-in
looking
hybrids
at
or hybrids.
plug-in hybrids, and I mean X-Trail is there as well.
The one
that's the e-power.
Yeah, the one that comes to mind immediately as something that is incredibly good value and I enjoyed spending time with, it was the Geely Starray EMI, and there'll be a review on it soon. But that car was genuinely like for $39,990.
You can't go wrong
for a top of the range.
Yeah.
I thought it was unbelievably good. So
really nice inside and out.
Yeah.
Refined, like good build quality.
Great build quality.
We're not going to spoil the whole review, but yeah, go watch that when it comes out.
It has flaws.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
But that was
even
a really
the audio
good
was pretty decent. What was it, like Fly Me or something?
Fly Me 1000
Fly Me
watt,
audio.
gold in the speakers.
It's like insane audio system. Like what? What are we doing here? Even their Geely EX5, which is an EV, is still quite cheap if you think about it.
It is unbelievable.
It's in the low 40s,
It's
right?
like low 40s, yeah, for top of the range.
Crazy.
You can't go wrong. There's so much competition from Chinese car companies. Frankly, you're going to win.
And it's not like Geely is just like a crappy nothing company. Like these guys own Volvo and Polestar, and they're massive in China. Pretty crazy.
Crazy.
All right, what do we got? Have I missed anything? Oh, here we go. All right, I've got to scroll up a bit. I'm going back up because we've missed so much.
We missed so much.
Paul Gary's like, sorry guys, I can't donate because I'm changing banks, but next stream I'll repay in double.
Right.
Mate, you don't need to repay anything.
Who do you think you are, Paul?
Just leave right now.
Get out of the stream.
Yeah,
Unless
until you
pay
fix your
me.
bank account.
All right.
Yeah. All right. For a family-focused 8-seat SUV, how does the 2025 Palisade compare to the all-new MY26 for comfort, interior quality, and practical day-to-day usability? I have only spent a little bit of time. If you want to read our full review, we have a full, like, detailed review on the website from Jack, who attended the launch of the Palisade. I would say it is a significant step change in terms of like how premium it feels and looks when you're inside, when you're looking at the car. It just has more presence on the road. Yes, it's like 12 grand more expensive, I think, for the top of, like, because they're only offering now the calligraphy top of the range. Yeah, I mean, it's just, the new one is massively better. Like, it is so nice. It's basically verging on Genesis levels of quality.
Look what's happened.
You are now erect.
My left nip has gone hard. Thank you,
no,
Blake
no,
Underwood.
no.
4553
Oh,
for a
we got
very
another-
generous donation. $5. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Ahoy, you saucy legends. Ahoy to you.
Ahoy, me hearty.
Just ordered a new HRV. Smart choice.
Hevel.
Wait till you get into those magic seats in the back.
Oh, we love them.
Would you lads say it's a good choice, small hybrid SUV? I would literally say it's one of the best
choices.
I think
If you've got a family of 4.
we recently, yeah, true. We recently reviewed a Toyota Yaris Cross, and we'll let you wait for that one.
Yeah.
But let's just say, I think our conclusion was like, doesn't the HRV exist?
It's like, why would you go for that? If you
No,
can
it's
get
really
this?
good. Really good because you have like nice physical buttons.
Oh, how
Build
nice
quality
the
is
little, like, the
incredible.
little like climate control. You're like, oh, it's like clicky. I love it.
I hope you got I hope you got in jungle green, I think it was called, the new color. I think it was jungle green.
Jungle green. That is such a like in vogue thing, isn't it? To go green and jungle, you know?
I hope you went green and jungle.
Yeah. Go full
great
jungle
choice,
mode.
mate. Congratulations.
Congrats. Have you taken delivery? Oh, you haven't taken delivery
Just
yet.
ordered.
I bet you're...
There's good deals on them at the moment because I think Honda have realised that, no, you shouldn't have gone to an agency model. That was silly.
Hey, when I asked them about that, they were like, nah, it's great.
Of course
It's great.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Our sales are down 4,000%, but it's really good.
We're just glad that we're having a better quality of sales rather than quantity.
It's really good. It's going very well at the moment. This was intentional.
It's like a clown putting on makeup as they're talking.
Bit of blush.
Oh, look, a bunch of people in the thing were like, I'm watching on laptop, desktop.
We're obviously very, very far
Very
back.
desktop heavy.
Deepal EO7 wedding limo. You know it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And it can also double as a hearse.
Take you through all stages of life.
Exactly. Yeah.
But will it last?
That's a testament to its reliability.
Yeah.
You haven't driven the EO7 yet.
No.
It's pretty cool.
I saw it. It's huge. I couldn't believe how big it was.
It's much bigger. I can't remember the length. It's like almost 6 meters, maybe.
It's very big.
It's massive. It's so big.
And now Chery's making a competitor. The Tiggo Cross.
Tiggo X.
Tiggo X. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Which,
That's
by
what
the
it's
way,
called.
they were like, what do you think of the name Tiggo X? I'm like, wasn't that a name you reserved for another car? And they're like, yeah, but what do you think about it for the name of this car? And I'm like, well, you're just going to lead to a bit more confusion, but sure, it's a pretty good name for this car.
The thing is, who knows what it'll actually be called when it comes.
They gave me like 3 name options. One of them
Yeah.
was Tiggo X, and I can't remember what the other ones were.
Oh, did you do one of those iPad questionnaires?
All I did was iPad questionnaires. And
Oh, yes. They love their
Should have
iPad
charged them,
questionnaires.
each one.
Yeah, it's like, can we charge you a consulting fee, please?
Yeah.
Or is it just like, we can't leave until we've done this survey?
So they said, and I think this car is going to be challenged, right? It's a 7-seater. It takes about, I think, it was like 25 minutes using the included power tools they will give you to remove the roof and the rear seats to make it into a ute. You can go to a dealership, but I was like to them, guys,
That's
in
not gonna
Australia,
work.
no dealership will help you for half an hour
Nah.
to take off your roof. It's just they're not going to do it.
And imagine, like, they'd have to invest in the training so that they know how to do it. They'd have to actually, probably have people available to do it at any time. Like,
Honestly.
yeah, I don't think it's a feasible solution for our market. I don't even think it's a feasible solution for their market.
No, but you know what? I'm all for like bringing in cool cars. It just has to be not silly. Oh, hello, Willy.
Oh my God, we've got a dog. We've got a dog.
It's Willy.
This guy was saying the Ioniq T7 is the rumored name for the upcoming smaller electric pickup truck.
Oh, just you shut up.
Oh, it looks cool. I mean, it's just it's like a 3D render. Looks cool. Oh, you're a Magoo, and I love you. Such a dog. All right, I don't even know how far back I am. Which car would you recommend? A Mahindra XUV 700 or a Cherry Tiggo 8? Ooh, that's a tough question. Probably a Cherry Tiggo 8, to be honest.
I'd probably go for a Cherry Tiggo 8.
Unless you're like, I don't know, what circumstance would you go for an XUV?
I like the design of the XUV, and I thought it actually, the thing that Mahindra engineers do really well is actually like ride. So like it will go around a corner far better than a Cherry Tiggo.
Oh yeah.
Having said that, I think I was a bit put off by some of the software issues. No, the safety stuff, safety stuff and that is good. It was the software.
Oh yeah, because I had the new updates. Oh, did you just burp?
You just burp.
That's rude.
That's so rude.
We've got 100 people here listening to you burp. Oh, nice Land Cruiser hoodie. I know, I made it myself. Just kidding. I got given it. Will new vids be more like Throttle House, Jason Camisa? Both do top quality. I don't think it'll be like anyone else's, really. I think there'll probably be a phase where we're kind of trying new things and then we'll find our new style.
Yeah.
It's not going to be vastly different from what we do. It'll still be the same format of videos. It'll just, be a little bit higher quality, better edits, more kind of like motion graphics and just more interesting, I think. I think you guys will enjoy it.
Yeah.
Are you going to the Navara launch? This guy.
I'm going.
This guy's going. All right, I'm just gonna have to skip a few. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to come more up to date.
Just to be frank, we're gonna just prioritize newer ones when we get to them, or if it's a donation, obviously, because we're not gonna leave you dry.
Right, here we go. Amarok, same as Ranger, but cheaper. Okay, I'm not sure. The JQ J9 is the J8, but they changed it to J8 because the Cherry Full Win T11 could become the J9, and now I have the J8, and I'm going to keep using. See, this is the thing. This is what we have to deal with.
Yeah, there's a genuine new J9 coming.
Yeah, but because they have so many brands in China and they have so many markets that they export to. Like I think they're actually the biggest exporter of cars in China. I think they're one of the biggest exporters of cars in China. So they have different names for things for different markets. Like, for example, the JQ J6 is also called the iCar 03, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
And then it's also called like the iCar 06.
Is it a Cherry version?
Yeah, the Cherry, what's it called?
So I think it was a JQ 06 or something like that.
No.
There's a new Cherry version. Willie?
Yeah.
Okay, out. Enough.
So it's just confusing, All right. Are there any genuinely terrible Chinese cars, and what's the worst car you've ever reviewed? Oh, man.
I think there are genuine...
Yeah.
Are you saying Chinese cars in general? I think there's... First of all, may I just say, there are terrible cars from literally every part of the world.
I'm trying to think of a specific example.
I think my least favourite car that I thought was a real fail was the MG ZS hybrid, specifically, because...
Oh, I've got one.
It was just dangerous.
What about the Leapmotor C10?
Leapmotor C10 was a bad car. And this is the thing, that both those issues were actually software issues that I had with the car.
But when the software is like the key differentiating factor of the car, you can't stuff it up.
Gotta answer this one. Is CarSauce unofficially sponsored by Rolex? First of all, can I say...
Hell yeah.
Jacob's wearing his Rolex. I'm actually wearing a gift Jacob got me for my birthday the other day.
What do you guys think? Oh, the lighting's not amazing.
A Citizen Prospex.
It's a Tsuyosa. Prospex is a Seiko sub-brand.
You're right.
Citizen Tsuyosa.
We're both big watch people.
It's a cool little kind of sport. It's his first integrated bracelet.
I don't have an integrated bracelet. I'm really into Soviet watches.
Yeah.
So
he has lots of
Soviet watches.
He has lots Stomanskis and Polyots.
I got a Stomansky and I do have I don't have a Polyot. Well, I do have a Polyot.
Yeah, you do.
And I've got a lot of...
what's the other one?
Vostok.
That's right. You got 4 amphibious.
Komandurski and amphibious. So
yeah,
I'm really into my Soviet.
He got one back recently that was like a restored old Soviet watch from grandfather-in-law, I guess you could say.
My fiance, her grandfather, her whole family's Russian. He came from the Soviet Union, and he gave me his old watch that he smuggled out of the Soviet Union.
So cool.
You weren't allowed to take valuable items out with you, but he took them because he was told that in Italy, where they went immediately after Russia, they loved to buy Russian watches, which clearly wasn't the case because he never sold it. But the watch was.
Can you imagine? He just got bad advice.
Can you imagine?
That's why it escaped.
But for years, the watch was it was never used, and it was badly scratched, obviously through all the travel. But I got it back, and it was still working. Like the mechanics of it, even though it was never serviced, and this watch was from the early '80s. So anyway, I sent it back to Russia, which is very hard to do at the moment, may I say. I sent it back to Russia to get it fully restored. So even though
and it looks awesome.
Yeah, the watch itself is worth nothing. It's worth
It's all
a lot to
sentiment,
me.
and that's the thing. Like watches are a cool sentimental item to keep, and have for a whole lifetime, and then pass down to your kids.
Yeah.
I managed to get a Geely EX5 from you guys, picking up this week. Congrats, man. Congrats, Chris.
I'm thinking about doing a video. So we went back to, like, we CarSauce Buy, and the whole reason we moved to CarSauce Buy 2.0 is we can work with multiple different car brokers depending on your circumstances to make sure you're matched up properly. And one of the car brokers, I was like to them, what kind of money are we actually saving people on cars? And they've actually given me a bit of a breakdown. So
So it depends on like brands, I think. So certain brands always do better than others.
But some of the findings were actually pretty shocking. So I'm going to make a video on what kind of discounts people are getting.
Yeah, some cases were like close to 5 figures, I think.
That's rude.
What?
This person's getting a ban.
Oh, no. No, don't ban them. Are you going to pin them? Can you do a review of Jacob's hairline? Now I'm sad.
We're going to pin
All
them.
right, now I'm sad.
Jacob's hairline
All right, youngie.
is good.
When you grow up, let's see what happens to your hairline.
Yeah.
I feel like my hairline's fine.
Do you know what happens when you take human growth hormone? All right.
Your hairline grows upwards. Up your forehead. I saw there was another message from Chris, but I've lost it. I've gone too far. Oh, here we go. Because of the novated leasing, ended up going for the EX5 instead of the FEV. So that makes sense. So if you are novated leasing, it can end up being cheaper to go for the more expensive electric.
Yeah.
So wait, did we answer this question about the genuinely terrible Chinese cars? Yeah, we did. Yeah. And what's the worst car we've ever reviewed? I actually can't think of one right now, to be honest.
What have we given Fs to on carsauce.com?
Motor C10 and there was one other one maybe. Okay, I'll say when I first reviewed the Deepal S07, I really hated that thing. I think mostly because of the safety systems.
Oh, yeah. Which,
but they
fixed it.
They fixed now. And actually, if I had to go back and review it now with the fix, I think my entire opinion of that car would be very different. Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of, what was the recent review we did that was just like a
dud?
Well, the one that I'm most disappointed by from recent memory was a Mitsubishi ASX. That was just...
Oh, yeah. But that I don't think by itself was a bad car.
It's not a bad car.
It's just they're charging way too much for it.
Yeah.
And it's competing in a whole new segment now where it's like, why would you go for that over a T-Roc or, an LBX if you're going for the top spec? When you guys were in China, did you get to see the Chinese-built Broncos? Any whispers about coming down under?
I saw Broncos. I didn't know they were Chinese-built, so there you go.
Oh, the Ford Broncos over there, made in China. Oh, that would make sense.
I didn't know that. But I did see a couple, so there you go. That would make more sense.
Yeah.
I was surprised to see them, though there were quite a few American import cars I saw over there. So there seems to be a bit of a market for that over there.
They love their Teslas as well.
Your Tessies.
They love their Tessies. Did you test drive a Geely M9 when you went to China?
No. I was there with Cherry.
Have we been to China with Geely?
No.
No, we haven't.
No. I once told them, like, I think it was for the motor show last year, they asked me, are you going with anyone? I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm going with GWM, Jacob's going with Cherry. And so they took that as me saying no to them. But, like, we could have sent other people. So I think they were like,
So you said, like, I'm going with... And, like, we could have sent someone else.
Yeah,
but they were like, you just mean no.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
well, that sucks for them. Communications.
Yeah. Anyway.
Imagine working in communications and struggling with communication. Did you think if Dodge ever did the Challenger in right-hand drive that it would outsell the Mustang? Oh. I mean, it all comes down to price, right? For a few years there, the Mustang was like the most affordable.
Actually, I banned someone by accident.
Oh no!
I pressed undo, but it didn't undo them.
Can you unban them?
I've tried.
Oh no, Youngie, I'm sorry.
They're the one that was mean to you.
Oh man.
Anyway.
You know what? Okay, how do we unban? Wait.
I didn't mean to ban.
Surely we can unban. If I go to their channel, maybe? I don't know how to do it.
I'll figure it out. You keep talking.
All right. Who else we got? Yeah. Back to the Challenger. I don't know. Look, I think the Mustang became super popular, and you started to see them everywhere because of how affordable it was. Now it's getting pretty expensive. And I was actually at the launch of 2 days ago of the new Mustang Mach-E, and they were saying basically one of the questions was from one of the journos, who.
Can you say that?
Oh yeah, he said I didn't get unbanned.
Anyway.
One of the journos asked Ford essentially like, who is buying a Mustang Mach-E? And they answered, they were like, funnily enough, guys who used to own like, Mustangs in the 60s and 70s are now, getting a Mustang Mach-E.
Who owned a Mustang in Australia in the 60s and 70s? I don't believe that.
Mustang fans. That's what I'm saying.
There'd be 3 of them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like they loved the Mustang so much that they imported it, right? So I think, if they brought in the Challenger, like, because I've seen Challengers on the road here, so you know that people are willing to put the effort in to import it. If they brought it in to Australia at like an affordable Mustang competitive price, sure, why not? We love muscle cars in Australia. What else have we got? Right now, Honda have a ZR-V drive away for 37K, but the 2024 ZR-V is 49K drive away. What?
Wait, what is that?
What's the difference?
Right now, Honda
Chris Tang
have
a ZR-V drive away for 37K. It must be a clearance.
I don't know, man.
But the 2024
I don't know enough.
ZR-V,
Like, obviously, we don't deal with like
dealerships and
personally
stuff like
what
that. Yeah.
what they do, and also Honda, we don't actually service them because of their direct to consumer. We can't get you a better deal on a Honda, so we don't work with them right now. Though I would like to get like better pricing from them. I can't see why we couldn't. Stay tuned. CarSauce Buy. If you want to buy any new car, use CarSauce Buy, idiots.
Any GOS, this is an interesting one. So, any GOS on the replacement for the Ford 2-litre bi-turbo in Ranger/Everest?
Oh, this.
So
is
there's
topical.
a bit of GOS. I was with Ford 2 days ago. Basically, no one seemed to know what was going on. I don't know where the communications came from, but people were kind of confused about it.
Ah, true. You were on the launch when they released that press release.
Yeah, well, it was the night before. Yeah.
Wait, they released that press release
The night before the launch. Yeah.
Oh.
And then I was like
True.
no one really knew what was going on with it.
They don't want to.
Super weird.
They
snuck it in there.
They don't want to talk about it because what's
Yeah.
happened is the bi-turbo is now gone, which was the most popular engine for that car.
Of course it was, because you could only get the single turbo on the base model.
Yeah. So now you're going to
Yeah.
be stuck with what's essentially happened to Isuzu, where you get a lower output 2-litre single turbo that has less power and less torque and will probably cost the same money, if not more. So
Pretty much. And they're just going to offer it on more grades now. And
it's crazy.
I believe, so I'm almost 100% certain that now includes the Everest, because that engine was never offered on the Everest previously.
Based on their press release, it will be coming to Ranger and Everest.
Yeah.
As in, like, it will be expanded across the range.
But they
for
will
Ranger.
also be offering the V6 powertrain on models that they previously didn't offer it on. So I assume that maybe means the XL can now get a V6.
Yeah.
In terms of GOS, I don't really know anything more than you do.
No.
I find it really strange.
It's very strange.
It's a strange move. I can't see any reason that they're doing it apart from the new emissions rules and stuff like that.
It's not their choice though. They wouldn't have done
But
it.
why wouldn't they scrap the V6 instead of the bike? If it's for emissions, wouldn't they scrap the V6?
I don't think it's for emissions. I reckon it's because of, well, first of all, I think it's just a global decision. Ford are so weird. So every model, so you know how when you buy, well, you might not know this, but if you buy a Ford Ranger, for example, you might buy a MY 2025.75, right?
Yeah.
So every quarter, they actually change the trim slightly. So something they are constantly doing is cost cutting, and they keep removing different things. For example, like it could be as trivial as removing on the badging on the side for the engine, it used to say turbo, bi-turbo, or V6.
And then they got rid of that. Yeah.
They got rid of that.
Yeah.
They got rid of that stamp because it was a little bit of complexity, probably cost a couple of cents per car, and they deleted it. And so I think what they're doing...
Isn't that crazy that they're doing it on like a quarterly level? They're like making small adjustments like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's
wild.
God. I would not want to be in product planning at Ford. That would just be a stressful job, I can imagine.
So anyway, I don't think it was a local decision. I think it was a global decision. And locally, they know that that's Bad.
Have you guys done a Mitsubishi Mirage review? I know it's a random question. That's funny because the Mitsubishi Mirage was my first car.
Yeah,
I love that thing.
We have spent many days.
Should I buy a Mitsubishi Mirage and convert it into a rally car? Yes or no? And then Matt can be my co-driver.
Let's go all-wheel drive.
No, all-wheel drive is harder. It's actually more skill required
for rally. Really?
Yeah. Because there's like it's all kinds of crazy oversteer and understeer.
Fair.
Front-wheel drives are actually probably the beginner one to go for. No, we haven't reviewed the Mitsubishi Mirage, unfortunately. It's been discontinued now for a while now.
It was on sale for a very long time, but I don't think it's on sale anymore.
That latest one was...
I think it was killed when they changed the AEB rules in Australia and the side impact rules. Probably
that killed a lot of really cheap cars, didn't it?
It did. It really did. Except for the Chinese cars.
Youngie, should I buy 5,235 Leapmotor C10s or one Boeing 737? I would love it if you'd actually done the maths.
I reckon
that could actually be accurate.
I reckon that's accurate. And the answer is a 737.
Yes.
As long as it's a 600 variant.
Yeah, as long as it's a Chinese-made one. Paul Gary, what's happening? Lol. I wonder the same thing.
This is about Youngie,
constantly.
who I think is actually quite young. Got to be careful. He's a child. And we can't talk to minors. We don't want to end up like every other YouTuber, you know?
Yeah. Oh my God. What is going on, guys? What is going on these days? Also, my mother bought a Mustang Mach-E on release.
Well, your mother's silly.
I feel like banning you just for that.
I warned you.
Accidental ban, sure. What are you salty about? We were digging through settings to get you unbanned, and now you're salty? Come on. Any inside gossip on B5 pricing? Didn't you say that?
Let me give them the gossip. No, I've really got no idea.
Didn't you say 65 grand or something?
I can't remember what I said.
Was that a different car completely?
I think it was going to start like somewhere around 70 grand, but they were very tight-lipped.
Either way, it's going to be cheaper than a Prado.
It will be definitely cheaper.
And it's got 3 electric motors.
It's got 2 electric motors.
Doesn't it?
No, it's got front and
rear. Or was
rear.
it the B8 that has 3?
I don't remember. But
one of them has...
B5 definitely has 2 electric motors.
2 electric motors and
maybe the B8.
And an engine.
Yeah. Because it's the BYD Shark 6 powertrain.
It's the DMP or DMO. DMO? DMP?
That has DMO.
Oh. Yeah. Now it's all coming back to me.
But it's a different DMO to the one in the Shark 6. It's technically the same, except these ones have the locking differentials versus the Shark 6, which I believe...
It's not a real locking diff.
No, it is a real locking diff.
It is?
In the Shark 6, it's not.
Yeah, but in the B5
it is. B5, it is.
Ah.
And also the B8 is also powered by 2 electric motors. So I don't know where you got
that was where the... It's just 2?
Just 2.
Okay.
Maybe because 3 motors in total with the petrol engine.
What do you think of the new Honda Prelude? Wish it had more power and a better pricing. Yes.
We don't know pricing yet, so...
I mean, yes, I agree with the power thing, but to be fair, if you think of the old Prelude, it wasn't exactly that powerful. I think people loved it because of the... what the hell?
Yeah, it happened to me.
It died. I think people just love that car because of the handling, like the sporty characteristics of it.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's gonna drive incredibly well, but it's also got a hybrid powertrain. So 0 to 100 is still like low 8, so it won't be that slow, you know?
It won't
like
be that slow.
Match.
It'll be a lot faster than the old Prelude.
It'll handle amazingly well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. It'll be boring compared to a Civic Type R. But also, we've got to kind of reserve judgment. I've intentionally not watched anyone's reviews.
Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue about that car, honestly.
So yeah.
I just know what it looks like. Something like a GAC N-Zoom GT. I have no idea what that is.
I've actually got 0 idea what that is. This is one of the worst parts about Chinese car companies that I cannot keep up.
Am I on the CarSauce blacklist? No. You've been unbanned. Do I sacrifice my 2017 Skoda Octavia? Please don't.
What a weird flex. All right.
Weird flex, but okay. Oh my God, I keep getting ads. What's going on?
Tom between... Oh, you're torn. The R and the N were so close.
Bro, you are
I need glasses.
You are on a MacBook Pro.
glasses.
See, I'm on a MacBook Air and I could see the difference.
Torn between Tesla Model Y, Xpeng G6, and BYD Seagull 7. If I was choosing between them, I'd just go Model Y. It's really good.
Really?
Yeah. No, it depends which level, actually. If you're going for base model, go for Model Y.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that.
But also, have a look at the Zeekr 7X base model. That's really good too.
Yes. I mean, also the Xpeng is really good.
XPeng is
Really,
good, but
really good.
I don't trust their support because it's run by a mum and pop shop essentially importing them. I wouldn't trust that.
Yeah.
And I think they're stupid for importing in that way. I asked if they were going to review Jacob's hairline. Okay.
He keeps going on about why he was banned. Like, I don't think you realize it was an accident that Matt banned you. He was trying to pin your comment.
I was trying to pin you. I was trying to pin you down. Wait, this is the child. Oh no. Move on.
Move on. Any news on the Tank 300 FEV for Australia, New Zealand? Launch date, price.
It's definitely coming.
It's here. Like, we drove it.
Well, they brought a Chinese one. And then remember they wrapped it in a weird colour? So they wrapped it.
It was
over
yellow.
But they wrapped it over the colour that was the new colour.
It was like the sand, like the
but
like
that was
the
the
Taliban tan or whatever, right?
That was the new colour for the car. So why didn't they just leave? Why did they wrap it? It was just weird.
I don't know.
It's such a Chinese car coming to think.
They just wrapped it in yellow because they were going to be taking photos of it. I don't know. I reckon it's for the wet belt issues, the poor perception of the wet belts. I'm not sure what that's in reference to.
It'll be the bi-turbo engine.
Right, okay.
They do have a bad reputation. Having said that, they're fine if you're proactive about it.
How often do they need to get changed? Like, how many Ks?
I don't know. Don't quote me on this. But usually timing belts and stuff have to get changed about 100,000 Ks.
Oh, okay. That's, I mean...
It's a big job.
Come on, but most major services involve that, right?
Yeah. Well, yes, at the 5 year.
And you'll always do a major service at 5 years.
Is NVES getting unfair flack for the FJ not coming to Australia when it's more likely? There's a lot of reasons why the FJ is coming to Australia.
It's not NVES.
Do you know what it really comes down to? It comes down to money, and where can Toyota make the most money? And they're going to make more money of you buying a Prado versus an FJ Cruiser. However, in the Philippines, where people don't have Prado money, they'll be like, okay, well, you can stretch to like the equivalent of in Australia stretching to a Prado at $90,000. You can have this Toyota Land Cruiser for $45,000. So they're not going to bring it because of money.
Exactly.
So that's why
money reasons.
Yeah.
What else? Maybe Ford. Okay, yeah, that's the same thing. Hyundai i20N is ending March 26. Prices creeping up to 42K. Drive away.
Too much for that car,
Is it still worth it? No way. I wouldn't pay that much. It's a great car, but it's not worth more than 40 grand. I'd probably want to pay like mid-30s for that thing.
I think it's a really good car, except if you go in with high expectations, you're going to be kind of left disappointed. It's just not all that crazy fun as it might look. But it is still a very capable car. And
what's more fun though for that segment and
honestly,
price?
just a cheap Chinese electric, literally like a BYD Atto 1.
That's not going to scratch the same itch as a manual turbo 3-cylinder.
I think it's a 4-cylinder 1.6 litre.
Oh, right.
Well, there aren't actually many competitors. In fact, I don't know if there are any competitors in that price range for a hot hatch kind of style car. But yeah, I don't know. I really like it, but 42K is a lot of money.
I'm sad that it's ending because we need more manual cars. Definitely buy a Mirage and turn it into a rally car. Rather would do that in a Corolla. To be fair, actually, a Corolla would be a great car to do that in. Just a crappy old shit box of a Corolla. I had a Corolla in New Zealand recently.
You did?
And it was awesome. I drove it on snow. It was front-wheel drive. No chains. Had a good time.
He went snow.
I went snow driving.
Snow driving.
The thing is awesome. Just the normal base model Corolla is great. Slav, hello from your OG fan.
Hello.
Hello, Slav. Good to see you again, mate. What are your thoughts on the new CX-5? Thinking about ordering one when it comes out, are you?
I think it looks...
It looks very much like the old CX-5.
I think it looks good. It's got a longer wheelbase, so you'll have more comfort in the back seats, finally. I think the engine is extremely disappointing. It's detuned for emissions, and it is I think it's a naturally aspirated 2.5 litre, which is just not good for fuel economy, not good for performance. So, yeah, I think the interior looks good, though.
What should he get instead?
I'd wait to see what the RAV4 is like and what it's priced at.
Yeah.
What else? There's so many cars in midsize.
There's so
many. It's actually overwhelming. I would say, if you're willing to go Chinese,
EX5.
Geely EX5. Stare, sorry. Geely Stare EMI.
Yeah.
That's a really good option as well.
I don't know, man. Yeah, I obviously haven't driven the new CX-5. It just doesn't really kind of excite me that much. I don't feel like it's that different.
No, but maybe it will be when you drive it. Like we'll have to see.
Yeah.
It's based on the same platform as 2 generations ago.
So then, what can they do? You can put what's the saying? You can put lipstick on a pig. You can put lipstick on a pig. but it's still a goddamn pig. What do you think of the Corolla? Will it look like the prototype when it comes to production? God, I highly doubt it.
Yeah.
Do you really, like...
Maybe. Maybe.
What, they're going to make it into like a supercar?
Toyota have shocked us with some of their designs. Like this crown looks amazing.
Yeah, but dude, Corolla. It's like their most mainstream car.
I think it'll have elements of that design in the wagon specifically because it looks like a wagon. But I don't think it's going to have the craziness of that. And I've got to say, that was kind of the weird thing about this whole motor show is that it was so...
Concept heavy.
So concept heavy.
Yeah.
And maybe that's most Japanese motor shows. I mean, I haven't really covered a Tokyo Motor Show before. Even though
Hopefully we can go in 2 years.
So annoying.
Really sad. Really sad that we couldn't go this year.
But anyway, do I think it's going to look this? Do I personally think it's going to look the same? I think there'll be elements of it, but I don't think it'll look like that. I don't think they could sell it if it looked like that.
And if anyone's just joining us, you'll have noticed the title, We Are Changing Things. So firstly, we're celebrating 200,000 subscribers. Yay to us. Well done us, you know? Well done. We've done good.
We did it.
We did good. Now, next goal is 200 million.
Look at me now. Oh, hello.
Oh, your dog came.
Oh, he's got a bottle in his mouth.
Why has he got a plastic bottle in his mouth?
So yes.
Is that your finished Coke?
That's my finished Coke. The other announcement, I don't know why, but this breed loves to chew on bottles. Yes, the other aspect of it is that we are... Oh no, he's going to make a lot of noise down there. We are... I've lost my train of thought. We're investing heavily in videos.
Yes,
like
that's what we're doing.
Essentially quadrupling the investment in videos. We are really going to...
In terms of editing. We are... Like, everything about us is staying the exact same. It's just our production value is going to go through the roof. That's the goal, at least. You pay more money, you expect much higher production value. So I think that you guys are going to start noticing that in videos coming up. So that's something that we're... oh no. I keep getting comments about my hairline. Flourishing. Okay, now we're talking, but you don't know how to spell flourishing.
Didn't you just say you did his VC in English?
Wait, who?
He said I did my exam in VC English.
Oh, mate, I'm sorry, but I might be able to spoil your VCE results. It might have like a less than symbol in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was rude.
What are we going on?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're the less
It
than
went
30.
from... Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, video quantity is actually going to be going down slightly. You're not going to really notice it. Right now, we put out about 19 to 20 videos a month. We're going to be aiming for more 16 videos a month, and that is across both CarSauce and TechSauce. So TechSauce obviously less, but CarSauce will still have probably more of a focus. It also means we're not going to be covering every single launch because there's so many, and we just can't.
We're going to be more selective, basically. And anyone here watch TechSauce? Anyone, give us a little, I don't know, love heart or something in the chat if you watch TechSauce, because I'm interested.
Okay,
it's being very loud with that bottle.
You gotta go. Good boy, yay!
Yeah, go get it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, what else? What else was there? Yeah, that's about it.
The website too. I don't know if you guys, let us actually know, I'm gonna do a poll.
Who reads CarSauce News? Do you read CarSauce News and watch TechSauce?
CarSauce.com, yes. I'm just going to do CarSauce, yes or no.
Hell yeah, for the burbs, we love you. You're a legend. For the burbs.
So yes, big things are going to be changing. I think over the next 6 months or so, you're really going to notice a very big difference as we test this out. It's going to, like I said, it's going to cost a lot of money. A lot of money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think you're worth it. All right? We want to level up too,
Yeah, and also, most of you guys watch our videos on TVs, which is crazy. So we've got to reward that by giving you higher production quality. We've always made videos in 4K. That's not going to change. But what I mean by higher quality is in sharper editing, more effects, more, better B-roll and motion graphics and all kinds of... It's just going to be more polished. Yes, watch TechSauce, don't want to get banned. Why are people so scared of getting banned now? We haven't banned anyone. Like, what have we done to this audience?
Ross,
you're
or should I say, about to get banned? I would be very careful with your next choice of words.
Be very careful, Ross.
This is a dictatorship, FYI.
We might have to get you whacked.
Ryan, thank you. Thank you for loving our channel. I appreciate that, man.
Thanks, everyone, for sending love hearts.
Yeah.
So actually 71% of you guys do not read CarSauce.com
That's
news.
disgusting.
That means you're not keeping up to date with the latest
spit on
and
you.
greatest.
I was about to spit on you.
That would have been a really funny moment.
Who do you think you are? All right.
Yeah, 71%.
Wait,
72%.
Let's do it. Let's do a little bit of a drama show
of a
at school.
powwow, yeah.
We'll do this for that underage kid.
Okay.
Oh, I'm slow. Oh, I'm a bit of a nincompoop.
Well, guess what? If you want to fix that, I've got a website that you can go to.
Is it one of your major competitors?
No, it happens to be us. And guess what?
What?
We use it to pay a young man's salary.
All right, well, I'm going to now go onto carsauce.com.
I didn't tell you that. No, that's not how you type. Backspace right now. No, you got to hold it down. Wait, what did you just do?
You know, seen that? Alt-A.
Alt what?
Alt-A. Command-A, I should say.
Oh, you did Command A backspace.
Anyway.
I just got taught something by a slow person.
And now my intelligence is back. You know why? Because I went to carsauce.com. So don't be stupid.
So there you go. You've just learned something valuable.
Yeah. Don't be an idiot. Come to carsauce.com, idiot.
I voted yes, nincompoop. Youngie, I don't like your attitude. All right? You're clearly going through it. I understand stress
I'm
of
not
exams.
surprised about the way he was raised, considering his mother bought a Ford Mustang Mach-E, you know? She obviously doesn't have two brain cells to rub together.
Yeah. But she
Joking,
does have
I'm
battery
joking.
cells. But yeah, you know what? Well done. Well done to your mum. She's clearly won in life.
Thoughts on the MUX for reliability? Sarah, may I say, that question has probably never been asked. Because I think it's well known that those bloody MUXs, they just go and go and go.
That being said, though, the proven 4JJ3 is going away for a long time. It's going out for cigarettes, some would say.
God, I love my dog.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't love your dog?
He's actually the nicest dog in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, you can't go wrong with a nice Suzu MUX.
You cannot go wrong.
Like, it's just such a rock-solid car.
They're known for doing well at towing. They're known for doing well at reliability. You're going to find a nicer interior in an Everest, for example. Having said that, the interior of the MUX is still pretty nice. So
Yeah.
I like the MUX.
Agreed.
Big ups MUX.
I think it's nice in its simplicity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what's kind of good about it.
Yep.
77%
I
said
had
no.
to close it. That's disgusting. If you don't, honestly, you have little brain energy if you don't go into carsauce.com. Little brain.
Yeah, demeaning our audience is how we're going to get more viewers on CarSauce.
Let's just say I learnt a lot. As you saw in that earlier sketch.
That's true. That sketch was actually undeniable.
It was based on a real story.
Yeah, that actually happened, and you watched it. You guys going to take a look at the Geely?
Which Geely?
You mean the two that the one that we've already reviewed and the one that's coming out on the channel soon?
I assume you mean that one.
Yes, we have taken a good hard look at it, and it's a pretty damn awesome thing. So stay tuned for that.
I just want to say,
Oh,
we're going to close this off in 15 minutes. So you guys get your questions
get
in
your
now.
donations in
Oh no.
because we're going in 15 minutes.
If you're wondering how we were going to be funding the increase in costs.
Guys, we have a Coca-Cola Zero addiction to fund.
Yeah.
All right, and I know Matt's already had two of them in this live stream. Sorry,
I had one.
You had one. Sorry,
I had one.
The speed at which you drank it.
I think
you
if I
could have
had
a
another
second.
one,
You would have had it.
If I had
by
another
now.
one, I would have drank that second one. There's no doubt about that.
I'm a bit slow when it comes to the old consumption of Coke. Is the Hyundai Tucson? Is the Hyundai Tucson
A car, I'll be
getting the
honest with you,
XRT treatment?
it's not. It's honestly one of those vehicles.
Xert
I
treatment.
don't really care. I just don't think about it. Not I care about.
What?
It's the
The Tucson is a fantastic vehicle.
yeah, but wouldn't you get a
Vehicle.
Sportage over a Tucson?
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would. But if it was between the Sportage and the Tucson XRT, what would you choose?
I mean, the
you
XRT
live
is technically
off-road.
Isn't that like an option? It's like an accessories that you can do to your car after the fact.
Is that true?
I
don't know.
believe that's what it is on like Santa Fe, for example.
No, it's a whole other trim, man.
Is it its own trim?
Yeah,
Or
it's
do you,
got like different wheels, different tires, different.
it's an option pack.
Is it?
Yeah. They don't sell it as a trim, they just sell it as an option pack.
Interesting.
No, this one has option packs if you go for the hybrid. Interesting.
Oh, so XRT is like a selection of packs to choose from.
Yeah, it gives you like off-road
And you can
wheels
choose which one you want.
I'm pretty certain they're not factory fitted, they're dealership fitted. Anyway, that's just semantics.
I mean, it would make sense. They would have all the parts to do it because they sell, I guess, what's it called, the Santa Cruz in the US, which is basically the Tucson.
yeah, there is a new, by the way, there is a new Tucson coming.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're going to do much with the Tucson here right now.
They might bring an XRT for that, and there is, I'm pretty sure, going to be an XRT version of the Palisade.
Yeah.
The new one that just launched.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to make as much.
No, there
money.
is. Yeah.
Try and make as much as they can. Do you know? Fun fact: the Palisade is their highest profitability car.
Really?
Yeah.
What, the new one or the previous one?
Both.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I still think it's worth the money that they charge for it, even though it is their highest
Because the new one is about
profitability.
13 grand more expensive.
Typically, the bigger the car, the bigger the profit margin is for the manufacturer. That's genuinely how it goes.
Bigger as in like more seats, or just like literally the
Literally the
segments?
size of the car.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, the more they charge, because people expect that size comes with price, essentially. Yeah.
Size or money?
It's like
You get
with
one.
it's like with
or the other.
perfumes, you know.
Yeah. What?
They make more money the more milliliters that you purchase from them.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not like buying in bulk from Costco or whatever.
No,
Like if you get the 1 kilo salami, it's cheaper than buying
they still make more
1,000 slices. Do you need a new daddy joke writer? I think we've got plenty of daddy jokes.
Is that a
in
joke,
reserve.
idiot?
Was that your application?
Yeah, well done.
You're fired already.
Will Toyota fix the Prado's ghetto boot tub? You're not wrong to call it a ghetto boot tub. No, I don't think they will.
See-
I actually think it's a limitation of the packaging of that platform. Why does my internet keep cutting out?
See, this is the kind of language we need to start using in our written reviews. Ghetto boot tub.
Any chance you want to be a
Do you want to
daddy
write
joke writer?
You know, we'll give you the job, Alice. And armchair expert, you're gone. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
We've
too
given
close.
your job.
Too close in name to our competitor as well, by the way. Armchair expert.
Are you actually like a reviewer
Okay,
of armchairs?
Paul. Paul.
We know it's you.
We know it's you.
We know it's your alias.
Get out of here.
What wins between the BYD Sealine 6 and the Geely Starre? I'd probably pick the Geely, to be honest. It's smaller, right? It's a smaller segment.
I haven't driven the Sealine 6 for long
been
enough.
ages.
But also, the Sealine 6, they brought out a lower battery version, and that would be the most direct competitor. And I would be interested to see
There you go. It's another comparison.
what that
we
would go
could do.
for versus.
What are the global implications of China's car overproduction?
Dad, you got to stop. You got to stop.
That is a very political question.
Enough of the political questions. 'Cause you know what his earlier one was as well?
I didn't see it, the earlier one.
It was about Trump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's addicted
I'm
to
going
it.
to go answer it. Where is it?
No, don't. There's no answer to it.
I love Trump. We love Trump.
Is that what he said?
No, that was just me. That was just me being silly. Well, let's treat it with some respect. All right. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Suzuki Swift or
I've heard this one
MG3 non-hybrid for a first-time buyer?
Wait, where are we now? What?
Suzuki Swift or and by the way, I want to make clear that what Jacob's comments there were a joke. It was a stupid joke. Suzuki Swift or MG3 non-hybrid for a first-time buyer? Probably Suzuki Swift.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't consider an MG3, to be honest. Not a big fan of that thing.
I'm keen to see the new Curry Cruiser next year when it comes out. Very topical, may I say.
Is that a Mahindra?
Very name-based. It is a Mahindra. It could be either the
Is that the
Scorpio,
new pickup? The pickup Global?
or maybe no. I would say it's probably more around the
The
Task
Scorpio.
Sports.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Something.
Yeah. Very cool.
By the way, I loved your GV70 review so much that I ended up buying the exact GV70 the guys review had for long term. There you
Wait,
go.
actually?
There you go.
bought the X Press demo?
Mate,
No, awesome.
my condolences.
Yeah,
no,
I was gonna say.
that was a very, very inoffensive and great luxury
Yeah.
car. So well done. That's a
Very
good choice.
very enjoyable car to have. And didn't you have like a GV80 like right after or before? I can't remember.
I had a GV80.
But I think you said
One
you
of the
preferred
two.
the GV70. Like, it's just a better
I like
size
the
to live with.
GV80. Monique liked the GV70 more. My partner. But I like the GV80 because it was just like a more comfortable, a bigger car, frankly. But the GV70 is a very, very good car.
Dinosaur Dad. Hey everyone, first time here, love the channel. Just wish you guys were doing car reviews 20 years ago. Chinese phones on wheels are not very interesting.
Do you know what?
That is, that would have been a more, I agree, it would have probably been a more like interesting time to do car reviews because the actual like mechanics of the cars were so vastly varied, and now it's very like samey, right? Like all the
I would
Chinese
say
cars.
it's completely the opposite. It was either petrol or petrol
Yeah,
or diesel.
but there are a lot more crap cars. You know what I mean? So like it would be interesting. It'd be an interesting time to review cars.
I think now is actually a much more interesting time to review cars.
Oh, no doubt. Like what's happening with the market here in Australia is crazy.
And also, yeah, powertrains are so much more varied now. Plug-in hybrids didn't exist 5 years ago.
Yeah, you're right.
Even
but I just
EVs.
think of some of the cars that were released, say 25 years ago, like early 2000s era. Like imagine reviewing, God, I don't know, the Supra when it came out, or the.
Yeah, but we have the Supra now, though.
Like some of those JDM cars that were around back then, like that became icons later on.
Yeah, but some of these cars will become icons too.
Which ones?
I don't know. We don't know until hindsight. We will know. I'll tell you in 20 years' time.
Oh, man, really?
Maybe 920N. And then
You
we'll be
reckon?
like,
Maybe
oh,
I reckon an i30N could become a bit of an icon. Because it has like a bit of a cult following. now.
maybe, but they made it in such big volumes that it just doesn't really matter. But yeah, you'll say that now about Chinese cars, and then in 20 years' time, African cars will be the biggest rage. You know,
True.
You got your car from Namibia. That's crazy. And then you'll be like, I don't want to see any more African cars. And then some other
you mean
country,
Wakanda?
yeah, some other country will come up with a car. With South American cars, like, yeah, it's just.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, because it was Korean. The same thing happened with Korean cars, like. Not to the same scale, but Hyundai and Kia were the same thing, where they would just bring out all these cars faster than everyone else, and it was crazy. Anyway, but now
That's
it's just
true.
Chinese cars.
But I mean, like, I feel like with technology, it kind of just ends. Like, it hits a certain point, and it's like no one else is going to be able to manufacture chips like China or Taiwan.
Well, yeah, but aren't most chips anyway coming from like Qualcomm and American companies and stuff?
I don't know.
I'll be right back.
Oh no! Don't leave me.
I'm checking my last 5 minutes.
All right, leave your mic here just in case. All right, what else we got? Wish you guys were doing. Oh yeah, I read that one. Look, I do agree with Matt that we are in a much more interesting time now when it comes to powertrain variety and that kind of stuff. But I just love the early 2000s for cars. Like late 90s and early 2000s, I genuinely think was the golden era for cars. Youngie, Matt, you've been very active in the chat today. Someone who loves cars and finds you guys very entertaining. I whack my tail when you upload. Even when I'm down and sad, like when Geelong lost the grand final, your videos always cheer me up.
Well, I wasn't sad at all because Brisbane won, and Monique goes to Brisbane, so you suck.
We actually were celebrating. Look, I don't want to rub it in, but we were celebrating at this house when Brisbane won.
Yeah,
So get out of here.
don't stop watching.
And I'm a
stop
Brisbane
watching
boy.
us,
I'm a
idiot.
Brisbane boy.
Nah, you know what? I understand the feeling when your team loses. It sucks. So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
And in this case, you lost some.
It's just like seeing a car that you've bought get a really crap review on CarSauce. You know? I would imagine it's a similar feeling.
What do you mean the Elite Motor C10 is bad? I love my car.
I just dropped a deposit on it. What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't care that you don't get a key. I don't care that you can only open the door through the driver's side B pillar.
I don't care that the software is in like alpha version.
Idiots.
Yeah.
Can you guys do a silly poll on something? No.
Poll as in like POLL? Because I could think of other meanings for that.
You know what? Just because you've asked, no. Any thoughts on the Mazda 6e? Will it compete with the Chinese? I'd love to tell you, except right now we are blacklisted by Mazda, so we don't get the Mazda treatment at the moment. We didn't get to walk around the cars and have a look.
Nope.
Looks pretty good though, I gotta say. It's a Chang'an based thing.
Is it? Yes, I think it is.
Some Chang'an SUV thing.
It's funny that you said, will it compete with the Chinese? Because it is a Chinese car.
Yeah, that is actually extremely ironic. It's exactly what Mazda want you to think.
Yeah,
that car
it's not like a Japanese electric car. Like it's literally through and through made and developed and everything in China.
Yeah, I'm sure there is some Mazda influence. Having said that,
in the design, no doubt. But like, come on,
it's built in China. And
even
made
the
by
platform
Chang'an.
is a Chang'an platform.
It'd be like saying, any thoughts on the JQ J6? Will it compete with the Cherry? It's like, well, actually, funny you say that.
Yeah, it is a bloody cherry. FYI, guys, I had an advertisement come up on your video live stream. I'm sorry. I don't know what we can do about that.
Unfortunately, CarSauce is monetized, so you will get that, my friend.
I think we've had that in our other live streams, but to be honest, we don't do this very often. We're a bit newbie.
Oh.
What else? As a Hawks supporter, I was happy that Geelong got beaten. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You take that second-hand victory.
My daddy is a Hawks supporter. We actually grew up as Hawks supporters.
Really?
But then I crossed to the dark side.
Is Brisbane the dark side? I would argue that it's the light side.
It's the tropical side at the moment. Not as tropical as Melbourne, though.
Better bloody weather. That's what they have.
God,
And that's
I hate
why they
Melbourne
won.
weather.
That's why they won.
Have you
Better
driven
weather.
a 2000s Lexus LS 430? My uncle has one, and he
That
raves
is
about
so specific.
his. Yeah. But no, I've never driven one.
I've never driven an early 2000s.
I had an early 2000s Century, which would probably drive even better.
Yeah,
So,
probably.
really having fights with everyone in the comments section today, aren't I?
I don't think he was in a fighting. I don't think it was a fighting question.
Yeah, but
You took it that
I
way.
had to take it in that way.
My family and I are moving to Brisbane soon. Where can we catch up with you guys? We're in Melbourne. We're not in Brisbane. I'm so sorry.
Mate, it's a short 2-hour flight
Yeah.
and maybe
You
2 hours
might-
at the airport each
Yeah,
side. So.
honestly, and you're more likely to run into us at the airport than anywhere else.
Yeah,
so,
that's true.
That's honestly where we run into most of you guys is at airports because we don't get out much. We got another one. I reckon cars from back in the early noughties or before had much more character than what's on offer now. Now they're all vanilla and same. See, that's what I'm saying. It's not about the variety of powertrains. I just think that cars back then had a bit more zhuzh about them.
I just completely disagree. I mean, the
Yeah.
MG Cyberster exists.
But dude, that thing is just...
It's just whack, though.
It's just whack, but it's... Yeah, you're right. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm looking at the past through like a nostalgia tinted...
I think
lens.
that, look, whatever. We're always going to look back in 20 years' time and be like, oh, remember that X or remember that Y? But then
Yeah.
we forget about the shitters at that time as well.
That is true. Yeah.
Until-
The majority of Holden Commodores.
Oh no, someone's a Ford man. I
mean,
you know what?
I owned a
for
VX
one-
Calais.
I, for one, yeah, but you're upset with that because you crashed it
I
twice.
loved the VX Calais. I'm not upset with it at all. It's a fantastic... It was
Had
a
a great engine.
fantastic
Remember the
car.
name, the engine code?
L67?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, supercharged. 3.8. Unbelievable car. Unbelievable.
Um,
Now I'm reminiscing
all
on
right,
that car.
let's take 3 more questions
Oh no, we've crossed our 15-minute boundary.
and then we end.
Why did Mazda blacklist you? Oh, that's a long story.
So we won't count that as a question.
Yeah.
Go watch our why Mazda is in big trouble video, and maybe you'll understand why.
Yeah, they didn't like that one.
Yeah.
Noticed a right-hand drive Subaru Forester Wilderness at the Tokyo show. Any ideas or thoughts on when we might see a Wilderness Subaru in Australia? I'm pretty sure they're planning on bringing those to Australia. I don't know if anything's been officially confirmed yet, but from conversations I've been having recently, they're likely to be coming to Australia with the Wilderness. Interestingly, I think, are they renaming the Uncharted? Because it was like such a poorly received name. Did you hear about that?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
like bigger electric car.
Yeah.
Man, I could not care less
so
about Subaru.
disinteresting.
It's just such a boring company
That
now.
STI-B looks interesting though, right?
You know what? They've got like 3 SUVs
Yeah.
and 1 WRX that was so underwhelming to me when I drove it that I just...
And the new Forester was a
Sad.
bit meh as well, wasn't it?
Oh, it was
even
fine.
Even though it's like now a proper like e-boxer, like it's a proper hybrid.
Yeah.
Um,
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's a RAV4 powertrain.
yeah. I'd still probably go
Nice
for a
interior,
RAV4.
rides well. But it's just a big SUV, you know? I don't know, man.
But I think they might be changing the name of the Uncharted. I could be wrong though. But I was wondering the other day, like, why did I have a problem with the name Uncharted? And that's because I'm pretty sure it's a bloody adjective.
Right.
You know,
I just think of the
you
game.
don't call things adjectives. You know.
I just think of the game Uncharted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. 100%.
All right, one more question.
All right. Okay, we'll do a proper review of the Zeekr 7X, maybe. What else have we got? 25 years ago, China was full of basic VW Passat and Jettas with the odd Audi. The change in Chinese brands is vast, but people out of the big cities still love the mid-90s basic cars.
Oh, finally, Himanshu, you idiot.
Thanks, Himanshu, for getting us the draft of the video.
Only took you
24 hours longer
6
than
days.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yeah, so it's really interesting when you go there. There's one like Passat-looking Volkswagen. I can't remember what it's called now. It's like the Rocco or something funny.
Passat looking-
Volkswagen, most popular
Not the Arteon.
sedan. No,
No.
China. It's like China specific.
Lavida.
Was it
That
Lavida?
sounds like a Lada Niva.
Well, it wasn't the Lavida. Oh, that's it. Sagittar.
Sagittar.
So it's called the Volkswagen Sagittar, and you see them everywhere. But like the older ones that are like kept pretty clean, like
Oh,
yeah,
it's the same as a Jetta.
it's same platform, but it's not quite the same. So this one here, it looks like a Passat.
It looks
it's kind of based
pretty
like a
base.
Passat.
pretty basic.
But so the funny thing about Volkswagen is they were like the #1 brand in China. Everyone wanted a Volkswagen. They wanted a European car. And now, because of just how good Chinese cars have come, but also there is this rise of nationalism, not just in Western countries, but it's also in countries like China. And so people are en masse not buying Volkswagens anymore, and they're buying BYDs or Li Autos and brands like that. So yeah, interesting comment, because you're not wrong. It was really basic VWs, but now everything's different. And if you go to China,
it's also been like their uptake of electric vehicles as well has changed a lot.
If you go to China and you've never been before, you will be mind blown by how much you don't know what the hell is driving next to you, because you've never seen that brand before. There are like 6 other cherry brands in China that don't even sell outside of China.
Yeah.
Like Wuling. Wuling's a different brand.
Not Wuling. Full Win.
Full Win, that's it.
God, what else?
What was it really cheap? Do you remember that really cheap
Jatura?
basic brand?
Jatura is the opposite, actually.
Yeah, Jatura is that luxury brand. Luxeed.
Yeah, Luxeed, but that was the Huawei one.
Exceed.
Yeah.
Which is their non-Huawei, that has a very similar name.
Yeah.
It's just wild. So anyway, China is very different. And with that...
Actually, we got one more. Most exciting import car. Import car, go. I'm going to say the Daihatsu Midget X.
to import into Australia.
Yeah. Daihatsu K Open.
Do you know the one I would love to import, which I don't know if it will happen anytime soon? The BYD K car, which they've only just announced.
Yeah.
But
What's that called
BYD
again?
are the first international manufacturer, at least in a
make a
very
K
long
car.
time, to make a K car, because Japanese car companies are extremely conservative. Electric cars, especially in K cars, aren't good. But BYD are trying to break that market. I think that's a big brain energy move. Maybe they read CarSauce.com. And that's why they have such a good big brain.
Honestly, they might. That's the only way I can explain their big brain energy.
Or maybe they just purchase cars from CarSauce Buy, and that's why.
And with all that extra money, they can probably afford a better quality
Maybe
education.
they can buy 2 BYDs.
Exactly. Or they can afford a larger laptop to read CarSauce.com news because of all the money they saved from their latest car.
Thank you. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you very much.
Let us know what you thought of this in the comment section below.
Was this the most unhinged way to spend your Sunday night? Let us know.
I can't believe it's already been 2 hours.
It has been 2 hours.
That's wild.
And that's how it goes.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, with your buds. Just me and you.
I want to say goodbye and good night.
We're going to do some nasty things.
Oh, and watch our videos. By the way, this week is going to be big. So you're going to want to watch.
Oh, we've got a few videos in the pipeline.
Trust me, you're going to watch.
Himanshu, keep editing. Stop watching this.